And I believe we are live. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Glad you could all make it, whoever's here. and my TV's about 7 seconds behind as usual. Okay, well, it looks like my latest video, the first one I've put up in a while, got a copyright on it. Didn't get a strike. And it said it was allowed, but it's music I've used, and I think it's one of the musics I use in either the intro or the outro. And it's never had the copyright on it before, so I don't understand. Since it was music that I paid for. Yeah, I'm almost at 1K. I'm getting there. I'm at 962 last I checked. I'm trying. I'm been pushing the last month or so. How's it going, Carmob? Zach? I think you're well. There's two others in here. Oh, Jacob, what's up? How's it going, Jacob? Who's back on the West Coast now? Who had a great week. He's had an awesome week this week. But as for me, we had a great weekend. What's up, boss man? So Jacob was with me at Holly Ford Fest. I know you don't see him in the video because he's the one that did most of the recording. He did most of the video, so he was behind the camera. He did not record me when I was on top of the trailer. I did all that myself because I was just up there doing it, and he was not there. But yeah, most of the video footage is him because it's really hard for me to record myself from outside my car. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So we had a blast. I mean, it was a really good time. It's a good weekend. Uh, lot of cars, a lot of cars. It's. I just love seeing all that Ford power, just a ton of it. Just like I'd love seeing it. All the LS power at LS Fest because it's just fun. It's loud. But I didn't get around as much as I kind of wanted to because I'm lazy. I didn't get video of a lot of things. I should have taken some videos of the RTR cars. I got pictures, but I didn't throw them in the video because they're just pictures, and they were mostly for me. Uh, that first picture or the picture I used for the um, the live stream tonight. That one was in front of the hotel, and that was Sunday morning. Yeah, I barely got my car back on the trailer. That's for sure. The car is not doing so well. Um, there's something wrong with the clutch or the um, throw out or the slave cylinder or something. It felt like it didn't want to engage. And somebody had said something to me later that made sense that maybe the throw out has gotten stuck or something's gotten stuck in the pressure plate and it's not allowing it to fully engage. Um, which, yeah, I hope that's what it is. That'll be easy. That'll be a lot easier to fix unless it's a bad pressure plate. But I have another clutch. I have a whole new, brand new McLeod clutch sitting in my garage, ready to swap in there. Problem is, swapping it is a pain. Getting that transmission out is such a nightmare with those long tube headers. Yeah, it is not something fun. But the last couple runs, and if you watch my video and actually watch the end of it, um, you know, at the end are my runs, and it's the last two I did, and I was slipping the whole time. I mean, it was not getting traction. From the interview, I didn't show any of the video from inside the car that I was going to because I threw the video together real quick and just didn't feel like doing that. For that, I do it on a separate video where it's just me showing my runs and only my runs. Um, so inside on that last run, I was at 7,500 plus RPM going down that track because I went into fourth gear and it was still hitting 7,500 RPM just to keep me going and to run a 7.1 I think it was. So, it was a fun weekend. The car broke I had a feeling it was having trouble over the past couple weeks. It's just, and it seems like even since, I don't know, months ago, I noticed it was having some issues, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I'm still not. Maybe it is the clutch. Maybe I'll just pull it out, and the clutch will be totally, destroyed, and then I'll just swap it. It's a whole unit you buy. I've got a, it's a, I won't, unless it's damaged. I probably won't change the, no, I'll probably just change the whole thing because it's a full set. It's the flywheel and the clutches and the pressure plate, and it's all one set. So I'll just pull it all off, get new bolts, and swap a new one in there, and then fight to get that transmission. And that's the hardest thing, is getting that transmission back in with the long tube headers on. And I really, really don't want to have to take those off. But maybe I'll just drop the engine out. Maybe I'll just drop the whole K member out and make it easy. Um, Yeah, the old one's rebuildable. It's just add a new disc to it, most likely, depending on what's wrong with it. Um, I'm hoping it is the clutch, or at least the master or slave cylinder for the clutch, because that's easy fixes. If it's something transmission related or drivetrain related, that's going to be a little bit out of my league right now. And then the car will be down for a while. I wanted it to run really well. I wanted to get some good runs in with it. I should not have run. Next year, if my car's running and I'm there next year, I will not be running bracket. I will run True Street and get some more runs in no matter what. Because all the True Street guys at the end were able to join bracket racing, which kind of made it a huge bracket crowd. What I'd really love to be able to do if I had the money would be switch that thing straight to an automatic right now. 3-speed automatic. Yeah. Yeah, winter is coming. The tracks don't shut down here until like November, mid-November. Uh, but that's fine. I'm done racing for the year. I need to get the Mustang working again, but I really also need to get the Fox body, the Focus done. I need to get the engine and transmission swapped out and get that thing working, um, with the new setup, which is just a lot of work. Uh, but I need to get it done, get some video done with that. Oh, the way they were running people was awesome. I loved how fast that tractor was running. And if you watch the video, you'll see some of it. The way they were, getting people to do it. As soon as they launched one run, the next group was doing a burnout. They weren't waiting for them to get halfway down the track. They weren't waiting for them to get anywhere. As soon as they launched and everything was good, they'd tell you to do your burnout, because the cars were gone at that point. So if they had any problem, they just stop you after the burnout. Oh, look who we got here. What's up, David? Welcome to the chat.
What's going on, people?
Oh, not much. Just sitting here having a little Jack and Coke and talking to everybody.
Hey, my poison.
Oh yeah, I've drank plenty of that. I usually have some of that out in the garage, but lately I've been doing the Michelob Ultra. Just and I don't mind the flavor. It's like water. Yeah. How's everything going down your way?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, Mob's rocking water tonight because Mob is working.
Yo,
I have water too. I got water.
Did he retire his live streams?
Just as regular Monday nights. That's all. He said he wouldn't be not doing one anymore. He just wouldn't be doing a regular Monday nighter.
Right. Oh, okay. Like every Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it probably like hardly ever. Probably like more like spend time with the family and enjoy life. It gets hard running these every week, especially when you run out of things to talk about. I've had a few, but this week at least I've got where I did something. I did something this week. I went to Holly Ford Fest, which was a blast. Oh, lost David, and he's back.
No, I'm right here.
Yeah, it dropped out and came right back. So it happens.
But I mean, I took these for like we got together because we're from different places, Texas, Arizona, Massachusetts, whatever,
Yeah.
right? And we all hang out at this place every week. But I mean, I've been doing this for. I mean, I've been joining for like 4 years,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
see them coming from.
I've only been doing these for like a year now. I think it's been about a year that I've maybe a little. It's been a little over a year that I started doing Wednesday night live streams. I think Wednesday it used to be
Ken,
HPR. Ken used to do them on Wednesdays, and I used to watch his all the time. People just didn't know I was there most of the time because I didn't chat because I didn't know anybody. And I watched Ken's and uh, I watched some of Mob's for a while too before I introduced myself into any of the live streams, and I never came up on panels because
it
at the time I didn't have a camera.
used to be Mob Monday, Pony Tuesday, Ken Wednesday. Uh, Paul the Fox moved on Thursday, Funky Friday, and Saturdays was Silverback.
Yeah,
That's
I
how it
miss
was.
it. I do miss the Silverback streams. I enjoyed those.
I miss Silverback completely. Yeah.
Yeah, but people grow up, lives change, things happen. You gotta remember for a while there it was like nobody was working or a lot of things weren't happening. So what's up, Salty?
I'm not
So
mad at him. I'm not mad at all. I just miss him.
oh, I'm not mad either. I'm not mad. It does suck that we don't see a lot of the people we used to see. But things change. It's
Fort
life.
Fort Blue had there was like uh he had one of those days where he would go before or after. I
Oh,
don't
he
know if it was
I've
Tuesdays is
had Ford
Brailsford.
I've had Ford Blue come up and he's had one running before my live stream and he's jumped off and come into mine, or I've just jumped into his and turned and canceled mine. I didn't care because it's easier not to run them. It really is. Because then you can just leave. If you're done, you just, okay, I'm out. I mean, I can just do that now, but it's rude. Um, but yeah, Ford Blue had a live stream the other night and I didn't see it until it was too late and I missed it. And I hadn't seen him in a while. I was going to say hi. He was working on, I think, his cousin's truck or something. So he's doing one of those lives while working on a car thing, which those are always fun.
Fort Blue's like a bandit, you know?
Yeah. So when I start doing my focus, I'll be doing video on that. But I think if I'm working on Wednesday night, I'll just do it on the live too.
Right on.
Because yeah, I don't remember what night it was, Mob. He went live. I saw it popped up it was on my notifications, but then when I went to it was over and he doesn't ever post his lives. Once they're over, he deletes them.
Yep.
So it said, private video. So I was like, okay. Um, so I knew I missed it and I was like, yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Uh
Uh,
hey Pinks, if anybody's saying hi or asking me anything, whatever, I
no,
can't
I'll tell you. I'll
yeah,
tell you if they do. Nobody
yeah,
said
I
anything.
can't.
I mean, Salty said hi when he came in. That was about it.
What up, Salt Dog? I like Salty. I like the hell out of Salty. For real.
So I just I don't know. Lives can be fun at times. I miss the old crowd. I mean, we never see Sublime in here anymore. He's busy with his job. Poor
Me
Blue's
too.
busy with life. Uh, Carmop's working, but that's normal.
Me
Um,
too. So,
the got a couple people who just don't see him anymore. Mark, I know Mark. He changed jobs, so he's been busy. So he was. I saw a post he made the other day apologizing. And it's like, you don't have to apologize for being, having a life, you know?
oh,
It,
91 Mustang.
yeah, 91 Mustang, sorry.
That's another cool dude too. I like him. Yeah.
Ooh, '07 Colorado. You're picking up an engine for it. What engine did you get for it? Just the stock? What's up, Rich? How's it going? Oh, you overdid it today, Zach. And I went to my first physical therapy appointment for my back today in a while, and that was not fun. But I say the one thing that really helped was at the end they used like not a TENS machine, but something similar to it. It's a deeper with the heat, and that felt good for a while I was on it. But as soon as it was over, the pain was, it was, it just everything tightened right back up. But that's my problems. I have to do all this physical therapy before insurance will allow me to get a surgery done on my back.
Is Zach still with us?
Zach? Yeah, he's still in here. He said he's just he's just saying hi to people.
Oh.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, Jacob. Plenty of physical therapy places in Tacoma. I suggest go to the one I went to was up in Renton though, and it was pretty good. But there's plenty of them in Tacoma, and you really need to do it, Jacob. You need to take care of that back. So I'll say one. I'll tell you one of the problems my son had this last week. Yesterday, he got hit by a car on a scooter, and that was just the way to start his night. Oh, it's the whole family.
Yes, sir.
So he got a little back pain, and he needs to go get some physical therapy to make sure he's okay. They said he just sprained it, which, oh my God, if somebody had hit me like that, I'd be dead. That's the difference between 25 and 52. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rich is in the house.
Yeah, Rich GT350R is in here.
Shout out to Rich. What's up, brother? Man.
That sucks. Missing it because the shutdown BS. Oh well. Not much you can do about that. That's work. So
Hey, Pinks, I apologize if I haven't been normal or regular with you guys, but the job is like, man, I'm working at a college now.
I've seen it on Facebook and stuff.
Oh, that's
You
right.
busy. You've been busy.
Yeah. 80 hours a week, man. Shit.
Oh God, I can't do that anymore. I used to do that stuff, but now that I'm salaried, I'm not doing that anymore.
He's like, I'm not.
I try and do as little overtime as possible because I don't really get paid for it. Not directly anyway.
Right on.
But I
Well,
do love my job. I was actually at Southwire today doing a site survey there for a job we're working on. Did that this morning. Came back to the shop and started doing the drawings, updating everything to match what's actually there.
the only way to do it.
The site survey is the things I don't like because it requires me to move around and stand up and walk and bend and kneel and 35 hours this week. Mom, damn.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look who we got here. Wow. It looks like you're not in the East Coast anymore, or at least in Central Time, because it's still light there.
It is still light here.
West Coast.
I fucking totally forgot the time change too, and I seen your live pop up, and it said 6 p.m. and I was like, his live's always at 8, and I went, wait.
Wow, you were loud.
Yeah.
Your shit's coming in good. Had to turn it down there.
Say what?
Well,
I had to turn it down. You was coming in really loud.
Oh.
That's unusual for you. Where are you at anyway? I don't recognize the apartments.
On Center Street.
Okay. Oh, now I know where you're at. You're the place at Howie Kids.
Yeah, I got kids here.
Yeah, I know. How are they?
Oh, they're good. Turbo's got a haircut. Cam's got a haircut. They're all little monsters.
Like short hair?
Yeah, they both have short hair.
Good. They needed a haircut.
Yeah,
Now
I
they
think
can get a real job.
I'm gonna get a mullet.
No. No mullet.
I'm
You're
going
not
mullet.
a professional redneck. You can't do that.
I got mullets are back in style. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Griffin has a mullet. I'll get a mullet matching him.
You're just weird. But well, I'm glad you made it safely, sorta.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a trip, though.
Yeah, I'll never be back to Denver. That's for sure.
Never going back to Denver.
Never in my life will I go back to Denver.
No.
Well, hey, thanks. I want to stop by and say hi and catch up
Hey.
with the fellas.
Thanks for
I'm gonna
stopping
go
by.
ahead and drop off, brother.
You have a good one, David.
Have a good one.
Junior, Pinks.
Later. Oh man.
You cracked open your Jack Daniels, I see.
Oh yeah, yesterday. Just Jack and Coke right now. I had a whiskey sour earlier. Decided to go with Jack and Coke. It's just easier. I don't have to measure anything.
Yeah. All to within liking.
Yeah. Yeah, I went a little heavy on the Coke this time, I think. So, well, that was a long trip to get. I don't think I've ever taken that long to get from the east to the west coast, other than when I was driving.
I was excited for it at first. I was like, this will be cool. I'll get to
I
experience it.
know.
It was cool for the first couple hours, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. If you just not
Went to a
tried to
golf
have
range
fun, you'd have been fine.
or a simulator.
Yeah, like I said, if you'd not tried to have any fun, you'd have been fine. You'd just gone to bed. Although you didn't need to be up until late. I mean,
No, I left right after all that happened. I said, screw it, I'm hopping on this train and leaving.
yeah, I know.
I was over it.
Yeah. You were over it.
Yep, took a nap in the airport.
How long did the train take to get to the airport?
40 minutes.
Oh, you were that far away.
Yeah. Union Station.
Hmm. I haven't been to Denver in a long time, and it was a much nicer place when I was there.
Don't go.
Don't plan on it. No plans.
It's like Seattle.
That's exactly right, Salty. 3 parts Jack, 1 part Coke. This one is about it's about half and half. Unfortunately, I was a little off on the mix. I wasn't paying attention. I hear my grandchildren, or at least I did until you muted.
Yeah, I told him to shut up.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I didn't tell him that. I just was calming down. Camden was licking stuff. Here, come here, Turbo.
Super happy with this for a minus the filled selector valve. Hey. Oh, hi. You look totally different.
Yeah, you got a haircut.
You got all your hair chopped off.
From Tyler.
Yeah. And I got my baby.
You got your young dog there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're happy to have your dog back and your
My
kids
dog
back.
was so
I
excited.
understand.
My dog was so excited. She has not left my side.
You know, I expect to see you in March again. You know that.
I'm coming back in March.
Yep.
Yep.
Half and half on a work night. Whatever. Half and half on a work night was just me not paying attention to how much I poured in. That's all, Salty. It's not like I don't drink like 3 or 4 of these. Actually, I'll probably switch to something else and just drink something straight later. But I'm trying to go easier on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so did we have fun this weekend?
Yeah, I had a great time. I enjoyed it.
Did we have some good racing?
There's some good racing. Yeah, you got some good videos. Your 2
The
steps
only thing
really,
that
really
really
loud.
sucked is when you got stopped when you were trying to turn to watch the jet cars.
Yep.
And didn't get to see that. And they did end in the 5 seconds, right? They were in the 5.
I think 5.5.
5.5.
5.4.
Yeah.
It was
remember.
fast.
I put it on there. If you watch the video,
and then
you see it.
I did see that you put it on there, and you even put that I got cut off. But your 2-step on your Mustang's loud. I was not expecting that. It got louder throughout the weekend.
Yeah, well, He did move to Tennessee, but he just moved back yesterday.
Today. I just got here today.
Well, you got here today, but you left yesterday.
Yeah. I'll be back to Tennessee area, maybe even around that area, within 3 hours of you for sure.
That would be nice. Less than 2.5 would be better.
Yeah. I'm not dead set on Smyrna area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
It's kind of pricey for that. It's gone up in price. There's other cities that are nice and not as expensive.
Yeah, that's like, that's why some people I know moved to a place in Mississippi not far from here because it's way cheaper.
Yeah, she's only 40 minutes out, and that is way cheaper.
Permanent in Huntsville. That was when you retire. That well, is it an online job, Miss Carol? So you don't have to move there because you get your place in Texas. So what up, Bama? Long time no see. Where you been?
Busy with life.
Yeah, I'm I really wish I really wish I hadn't been so lazy and we'd gotten around to see more of the stuff, Jacob. And I should have taken more video while we were walking. Yeah, we
It's
walked
not that.
like
It was
2 miles.
it was a good walk, and we were parked way far away at first.
And could you think? I mean, we didn't even go near the show, the car show. Didn't even go up there. There was other things going on. I wish I'd gotten more video of the drifting too, because been able to see more of it.
Yeah, I wish I watched it when they drift around the monster truck. I wish I went and looked at that.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah.
Or even check out the swap meet. I didn't even go check out the swap meet. I'm sure there's some cool stuff there.
Yeah, and again, another time that I took my wheels with me to sell them, and I never even got them out because who would have seen them where we were
Yeah.
parked? Nobody would have seen them. Hey,
He was complaining he couldn't see.
yeah,
Yeah, he watched the video with me. We watched your video on the TV.
well, good. You watch it all the way through?
I think I skipped some things, but I do
How
that.
dare you? That's watch time. Damn it!
I do that to every YouTube video, including Cletus's and shit.
I don't care. You need to play it.
You need
I don't care if you watch it. Just play it.
Fall asleep to my every one of my videos in a loop.
Well, there is that. I do have a playlist of all Pink's Garage videos, and it is all my videos, shorts and everything.
Yeah.
Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of the shorts and I'm going to put them all into like compilations for like what day at the track it was and start making those. So it'll be long videos, but they'll be short. So they'll be vertical videos just to get, because if people watch them, they watch them and that's watch hours. And you don't get the watch hours for the shorts, unfortunately. And that's where I get most of my views right now. Wow. There's high pitched screams from the children. I don't miss that.
Yeah, he fell off the bunk bed.
Yeah, so these are my grandchildren you're seeing in the back there. So I haven't seen them in 2 years.
Yeah, ever since you left.
Yep. You get very, very little. You don't get full watch hours from shorts because if I did, my there's 2 watch hours I can look at on here, and one's overall watch hours, which is everything, and then there's the ones that count towards your monetization. And the shorts for me don't count towards monetization as much. They don't fully count, or that's how you kept your channel alive. But when you're non-monetized, it doesn't seem to work. Because let's see, I'm going to show you something here real quick. Let's go to watch hours. So here's my watch hours for a year. And if you can see this, that shows my watch hours for the year. Let's straighten that up. Can you see it? Will it focus? It's not focusing.
Is that 3,000 something?
3,648. But then if I go to this little tab down here that says earn, go to there and scroll down to the watch hours that it counts. It's 2,360, which is nowhere close. It's 1,000 off.
You should show us your credit card numbers, the expiration date, and the
I'm not
CVV?
showing you anything on here that's like private. Nothing's private. That's just YouTube Studio.
I just
Come on.
wanted for personal reasons. I need that.
Yeah. Um. There we
Yeah.
go. Yep. And we are going to post up another short here in an hour or two after this for the morning, and then we'll post another one tomorrow afternoon. And I just have, and these shorts are still from the last time I went to the drag strip. Most of the stuff I got at Holly, I did regular video, and I can't make shorts out of it because I did it vertical, or I didn't do it vertical. I did it horizontal film, so it's like this and not like that.
Hot dog style, not hamburger.
Yeah, hot dog style, not hamburger. Yeah, it's different when you get monetized. It's not
Are
a
you
bad idea.
monetized?
I didn't. I don't know how I'm going to get hacked. I didn't show anything that you don't know about me. It's not like my username and password are right there.
That's what I was trying to say. Is you should show us like the card info, the expiration date, the
Well,
CVV.
1 second. You broke 1 million views today. Sweet. That's a lot. I just what did I hit? I hit like 300,000 views just for or 250,000. So I am 750,000 behind you, Mob.
That's pretty big though. 1 million views. That's good.
Yeah, I thought so. Hey, that somebody the neighbors are shooting guns again. I just
Yeah.
heard it.
Now I'm back in
Tick, tick,
Tacoma,
tick.
so if I hear that, something's going wrong.
Yeah. So I'm about 14,000 views or 15,000 views from 300,000 right now. Which that's a lot. And I still only have like 300 some uploads. But most of those are shorts. They really are. I think my shorts have surpassed all the other videos I have now. So 38 to go on the subscribers, it says, to the next milestone of 1,000.
My kid stole my Cletus hat that got signed and ripped the sticker off, and you could tell how dirty it was.
Oh yeah, that hat was filthy.
It's because I worked on a car with it.
And you can't. I don't know why you kept that on while you was working on the car.
Because I already ran it over with a car tire, so it bent it all up and everything.
Ah,
It's the kid's hat. They stole it from me. I just told them not to touch my Fun Haver hat. I don't want that one dirty.
yeah. That was a nice hat.
Yeah, it is nice. So it's put up.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun since while you were here. I mean, now it's over, but
Well, I'll be back in March, and all the events are pretty much ending anyway.
yeah, there's only a couple more for the year around here. Oh, look who we got! Long time no see on stage. What's up, Salty?
Oh man, not much. What's up with you guys?
Oh, you know it. Just hanging out.
Yeah, I figure I could answer Bama's question better on here.
Yeah.
Plus I hate typing.
So what do you what was his question? I must have missed it.
Oh, he asked me how have I been. I just told him I've been busy.
You've been busy.
Yeah, like I said, trying to get this Chevrolet bought. Running that I bought.
Why'd you buy a Chevy?
Cause I got it dirt ass cheap.
What year is it?
07.
Okay. Colorado's they're the little small ones, right?
Yeah.
The mid-sized truck, I guess.
Well, it had no motor, no transmission in it when I bought it.
Oh, and it comes with a 5-cylinder?
Yeah, that's what it comes stock with, a 5-cylinder.
I
2.8.
did not know.
It's either a 2.8 or a 2.9 5-cylinder.
Is it a Chevy 5-cylinder or like a Volvo?
No, it's a Chevy. It's a Chevy. It's a 07 Chevy Colorado.
Well, I know, but sometimes they get LS swap it. Sometimes they'll use other people's engines. Like I believe one of the 5-cylinders that they used in Europe for some Fords were Volvos. Or
yeah, but see, Ford was in bed with Volvo. I don't think Chevrolet was.
I don't know.
I know at one time Ford had bought Volvo or some shit like bought interest in the company.
Well, I
or
thought that
some
was
shit
just.
like that.
I thought they did that with Mazda, but Colorado's came with a 5.3.
No,
Oh, wait.
Colorado's did not come with a 5.3.
You said
No, they
some
didn't.
did.
If they
I
did, I
didn't
ain't
think
never
they
heard of
did.
them. No,
I
I've never.
I've
I
seen
always
people
thought they.
engine swap them.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I've seen that.
and I
I've
wouldn't put a
seen.
5.3 in it anyway. I'd go ahead and just get a 6.0 and put it in if I was going to LS swap it.
Yeah, might as well. You're doing all that
Hey,
You
work.
might as well if you're going to spend that
Exactly.
kind of money. Might as well because it's about the same cost for the engine. Although I will
Yeah.
say that 5.3 I had my 1500 Silverado was that was a damn good engine. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
but
pushed the hell out of that thing.
that 6.0 is a beast.
Yeah, I know, but for being what came with the 2007 I had, I thought it did pretty damn good.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I only give $700 for this truck, and it's
Oh, I gave a
freaking
little bit more than that.
yeah. This truck is mint. Interior is perfect. Exterior is perfect. I mean, it's
It's just a
busted.
gone.
Yeah, people just ran it hot and busted the engine. And
Yeah, it
so
happens.
so when they pulled the engine, they also pulled the trans, so it didn't have a motor or trans. So I got it for $700, and I went today to LKQ and picked up an engine and a transport. So
How much was that?
both of them together were 2,300.
Oh, that's not bad. Not
No,
bad at all.
LKQ, that's a junkyard, right?
yes,
Yes, it's where I
it's a
get
big,
my engines from,
yeah, it's a
Jacob.
big nationwide junkyard.
Yeah, that's where I just
Uh,
returned a transmission to.
yeah,
Oh, the one in Nashville, right?
Yep, Nashville.
I didn't realize you bought that from LKQ because that's where I buy my Focus engines
Yeah, no, they sold me the
and
transmission, but I got all my money back.
my transmission. That transmission I rebuilt was from LKQ,
Yeah,
and the engine sitting on the engine stand was from LKQ. But I bought that from LKQ in Sumner, Washington, and went and picked it up, so I didn't have to pay the shipping on it. It was like $500. The transmission was actually more than the engine in this case
yeah,
because
I
it's
think
harder to
I
find
paid
them.
like 400 and something for that transmission, but they gave me all my money back, or at least it's
Oh.
going to eventually be back.
Yeah, yeah. So did you call today and like cancel things? Maybe call the Social Security Department? Any of that?
So scared of having I canceled all my cards and everything.
Yeah, you need to call Social Security and figure out what you need to do about that.
Yeah,
Put like an identity lock or something on it so you
yeah.
follow it. I don't know what.
I definitely got here at 3 p.m., so 3 hours ago,
Yeah,
and was dead tired from all that bull crap and tired and
I bet.
layover. So I just haven't done a fucking thing.
didn't
It's just irritating.
you just buy a damn Nissan or something like that out
Yeah,
there in Tennessee?
sold it to a junkyard.
Yep. Sold it to the junkyard. That's what took away most of my Monday after my doctor's appointment. That's
And
what
say
we
you
spent
must.
the Monday
This
doing.
just must have been all of a sudden thing. Like I'm getting the hell out of Tennessee.
It was kind of. It was.
It was.
I was
No
just
other
wondering.
reason other than my kids.
Ah, okay. You just wanted to move back to see to be
Yeah,
with
I
your
can't.
kids.
I can't live away from my kids. It's too hard.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Totally understandable, man.
And my dog, because she's like 13.
Yeah, Star's a pretty nice dog too.
So you moving back down here in March?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my kids and move down there, but got to get tax money 'cause it's expensive as hell to move all your stuff.
Oh yeah, no shit.
And then
Yeah.
having a first and last month's rent plus a deposit at the same time.
That's why you need to make sure you move close to daddy. That way, if you running low on money, hey, daddy.
Call it 1-800 debt. Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't work since Daddy's broke too.
That's why tax time.
house payment, car payment, insurance. I got all that crap.
That
I
edge
just
though
got a
is
student
nice.
loan payment.
I do like that edge. I finally got to look at it. The interior is really nice. The dark blue.
Oh, we got the Mustang back too. We got her Mustang back. It's still the wheel that was sitting like that. Okay, if you could see the angle, the wheel that was sitting like that is now sitting like that because the strut tower is fixed, but the strut itself is still bent. I did not have them
How
fix
much
all
is that?
Oh,
Wait a minute. What happened? What happened to your wife's Mustang?
She hit something in the road.
Oh shit! I knew about
And,
the. I knew about
and then
the.
I need to replace the tire because she had a brand new tire on and it ripped a hole in that. And I've
It
got
bent the
to
strut
do some
tower up.
plastic welding on her front bumper because it's got a cut in it. But I've already ordered the strut. I got that from Rock Auto. That's coming in at it was like $58. I didn't get the Motorcraft one because that was like $200. I got the it's a good name brand. Starts with an M too. I just can't think of
Moog.
it. No, it's
Moog.
not Moog. It's not Moog. Oh,
Is it a
why you-
strut?
Monroe. It's a Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe. Monroe.
Yeah, it's a Monroe strut. It doesn't come with the spring because I'm just going to swap the springs. It should be fine.
Yeah. What year is your Colorado, Salty? The one you just picked up?
07.
07, okay.
Same year my old Silverado was.
Yeah.
Is it white?
Same look.
Yeah, it's white. It used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be a fleet truck.
I've seen all of them almost white.
Yeah, but hell, dude, it's only got 91,000 miles on it, and it's 07.
Dang.
She's doing
It's
okay
been-
right now, Carol.
It's been parked for the last 4 years. Hadn't even been moved.
Ugh.
So I was like, shit. And for what I paid for it, dude, I got this truck dirt fucking cheap, man.
Yeah, and even after buying that engine and transmission, you got it pretty cheap.
Hell yeah.
Now the work of are the engine and transmission? Is it an automatic?
Hell yes, automatic. If it had been a manual, I would have.
Are they together already, or were they two separate?
No. They came out the same vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So the engine and trans only got 92,000 miles on it.
That's not bad. So you got the thing together, just drop it in, hook everything up, good to go.
Yeah, I done took the engine and trans. I dropped it off at my cousin's today, and the truck is already over there. He's the one that's going to do all that for me. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a shop, he's got lifts and all that shit, so he can have that shit in there.
Oh God,
freaking no time,
nice?
man. Yeah, I mean he's got a full-fledged shop, man. I mean,
I was watching a video earlier, one of Cletus's video where they were swapping the engine out in Leroy, putting the new one in, and on that lift, and I'm just like, oh man, it's so easy. Lift it up, lower it down, do this.
Yeah, plus he's only going to charge me. He's only going to charge me $500 to install everything and get it running. I'm like, well, hell, for that, dude.
So that's what,
nothing.
That's $3,000 for a 07 Colorado.
Yeah, and I can turn around and I could easily double my money if I decided to sell that truck. Easily, not a problem. Because it's clean as hell, dude. Once you see the inside of it and the outside, dude, it's clean as hell, man.
Yeah, that's nice, Mob. You got room for it in that barn of yours too. So you got
you can get a lift. You can get a lift, man. You look on. He can get a lift if he looks on Facebook Marketplace, dude. They're always on Facebook Marketplace up for sale.
Yeah, the jacks suck. 4 jacks are just. I mean, it's what I use. I also have my quick jacks, which I will be using the quick jacks when I do the Focus, because that'll make life simpler. Because then I'll be able to raise it up and down quicker. And with that, I don't need it to go too high up because I bring it in from the front. I don't drop the K-member out or the subframe out.
Oh, you don't?
That's one way to do it, is to drop it out and then lift the car up. But I just pull the whole front end off and just drop it, just bring it forward and out. It's pretty easy. I don't even have to unhook the AC if I don't want to.
Yeah, you just take those and lay them over, right? Just tie them over out of the way.
Yeah, you can turn the whole the radiator will turn out of the way, and you just tie it back so it doesn't get in your way.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just leave the compressor attached, and that's the only thing you wouldn't transfer from motor to motor before you put it in.
Yeah, that's the easy way of doing things.
Either that or I do what I did to mine the first time, and I just release all the pressure and have it put a big stain on the ceiling of my garage.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Once we get the engine and transmission in the truck and all that, because all the stuff like the AC compressor, alternator, and all that kind of shit was laying in the back of the truck. So hopefully the AC compressor is good. Hell, if the alternator is good, I'm gonna use it. But I mean, hell, I'm like this. I mean, hell, if the shit works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the way I look at it.
Star wants to be the star of the show.
I see. It hasn't left my side. She just wants to lay on me.
Yeah, she missed Daddy. You realize that the day after you left here that we had a German Shepherd crying for you.
Yeah, the Fiona. I like the Fiona.
Yeah, Fiona misses you. She didn't like it that you and I were both gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go back to work, unfortunately, and I had to leave early too.
So what was your overall take on Tennessee when you was living there? Are you
I
going
like
to
Tennessee.
actually?
I like the South. I don't want to live in Washington for sure.
Yeah.
So
I
are you
love the
going to
South.
go back to Tennessee, or are you think about like moving to
Eh,
Bama, or what?
Maybe Bama, but within 3 hours of my dad. I don't even care if I want Florida, but everyone's telling me Florida's a no-no.
Florida's a no-no unless you got money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You need money to live in Florida now.
probably not
You didn't.
Mississippi, and then somewhere close to where there's Starbucks is.
Yeah.
Starbucks, dude. You can get the Starbucks at down Walmart and bring them home.
No,
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 no, no.
no.
Somebody
Somebody
has a
worked there.
job that will transfer, and they need to have a Starbucks.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we got no admissions or inspection, but we do have taxes though. We have income taxes that Tennessee doesn't.
Tennessee doesn't have emissions, do they?
I don't think so.
No one does.
No, but the good thing about Bama, they don't have state tax. Tennessee does. I think
No, it's
Tennessee.
the
You
other
know,
way around.
Tennessee might not have. You
Other
guys
way
pay
around.
state tax in Alabama?
Yes, we do. We have income tax. Tennessee does not.
Okay, maybe I was wrong then. Yeah, you might be right.
The one thing that I really miss about Washington is no tax on groceries.
Oh my God, you
I
pay,
thought that was
dude.
odd when I went to Tennessee and they taxed on groceries, and then it stopped taxing for a month, and I was like, "What's up with this?" And apparently in August, it's tax-free groceries.
Yeah, well, here they finally lowered it down 1%. They finally, because it was in Alabama, it was full tax rate. You know, same as
Man,
everything else. But most states, if they do have a tax on it, it's like half what your normal tax rate is, or less. But they just lowered it to 1%. I think in a year or two, it's supposed to go down another percent for
so
groceries. So
well, I can promise you this: Georgia has not jumped on that lower tax bandwagon yet because they don't
nope,
lower
they have
shit
not.
here.
They have not jumped on that
I
lower.
promise
No,
you.
they have not.
Hell no. If they whatever they can get from you, they get it. I promise you.
Yeah, I
These
do love
mother,
Publix too. Unfortunately, Publix is as Jacob called it, the bougie grocery store, but I don't think so.
to me though, Publix is expensive.
Yeah, I wish I had a Kroger here.
I will say though, on Wednesdays, that
Sushi.
$5 sushi Wednesday is my shit.
And
Oh,
that
see, I don't eat
is pretty
sushi,
good.
so we good.
The sushi they have there is really good. I bought it before. It's pretty good. I
Yeah,
enjoy it. For grocery store sushi, it's like some of the best grocery store sushi I've had.
To me, I rate sushi right there with a lock lizard, so I don't mess with it.
I do miss the commissary, but that's a good ways away, and I need to get my VA card so I can actually use it.
Use what?
Yeah,
The
we got
VA
Kroger here
or
too. They're awesome.
commissary or the PX. I mean, I can shop
Oh.
at the PX online, no problem.
On base. You're talking about going to base. There's a.
Yeah.
Is there a base near you? I know there's one in Kentucky.
Redstone Arsenal, Alabama, Huntsville. It's where I was stationed.
I got a friend. I got a friend of mine that works there. Yeah, I got a friend of mine that works there. He's a security.
Yeah,
I got two friends that I know two family members that work at the commissary out here.
I tried to get a job on Redstone when I was first thinking about moving here. That was like over a year before I moved here. I was trying to find a job on Redstone, and I couldn't get one. And so I ended up, looking at other places. Then when I made the decision to move before I had a job. The job I originally went for in North Huntsville area fell out, and that was working at the Facebook data centers, building them. And for me, it would have been electrical stuff. Would have been fairly easy. A little bit more physical labor than what I have now, but paid a lot more. But I'm kind of happy I didn't get that job because it's for a big corporation. I'd have been wearing hard hat every day, and not a big fan of that.
Yeah. The small company warehouse environment is definitely better.
Yeah, and my company's expanding. We're building a new building right now. I think they've got the pad laid out. They're getting ready to put start the electrical, like transformer and all that, and get the building started. So hopefully within the next year we will be in a new building, which is closer to my house. Piggly Wiggly. We don't have a Piggly Wiggly around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say something to Jamie, but I was waiting until you got done talking. That's where I shop at. Well, most of the time it's Piggly Wiggly.
I used to.
Never even heard of it.
Dude, I am a bargain buyer, man. I stretch my dollar as far as that bastard will go.
We could tell the $700 Colorado.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude, look when you run across a good deal, dude, you just got to buy it, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
why I
have
bought
to.
that Xterras. It was $200. So I was like, well, if this doesn't work out, I still will make money, I guess.
Well, you should have made money because you got $350 for it when you sold it.
Oh yeah, we're going there.
Yeah, Winn-Dixie used to be a great store, but they all closed. We don't have them here anymore.
Yeah, I know. That was weird because that was like the store I went to with my mom.
Dude, I'm
After
telling you,
Winnie
they
opened,
had the best fucking meats department you could ever
oh yeah,
go into. Their
that's
meats
also
were
where I
like the
got
bomb.
where I got my encyclopedia set too. Was at Winn Dixie.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could get
Back
a
in the
lot of stuff
day,
in Winn-Dixie.
well, they every month they'd have a new like two volumes of the encyclopedia, one of them, and we'd buy it there because it was cheap. And you know, we didn't have the internet back then. We had the encyclopedias for information, and those things saved me. It was a lot of good for school.
And that's what I'm saying, Mob. Look here, man. Yeah, can I afford to go buy me a nice Mustang? Sure, I can afford to go buy me a nice Mustang. But if I can get a $700 car and get a good deal on it, I'm gonna still buy a $700 car. I ain't got
I
no.
was looking
I'm
at
good with that shit.
I was looking at a $500 SN95 the other day, but I don't have the money for it, or I would have bought it. It didn't, it was a roller, but what I wanted it for a drag car.
There you go. I mean, that's the best thing to do is find a roller, man.
I just don't have the money. If I had the money, I'd have bought it in a heartbeat. And then, it's a lot of money I got to put into it.
I'm just telling everybody right now, sit on your dollars. Sit on your dollars because I'm telling you, everything is fixing to go south quick.
Already has.
And after what happened yesterday or last night, it's really fixing to go south even more.
Well, what are you talking about yesterday? You talking about with the Speaker of the House?
Yeah, man. And now the Republicans are trying to vote in a Democrat to take his spot.
Well,
Tell me if that makes any sense.
Somebody's making money somewhere.
Yeah, damn right they are. Somebody's pocket is getting lined. I'm just telling you, everybody, hold on to your dollars. All these damn cars people's got and all this shit they've been holding on to, people is fixing to start dumping that shit. When this economy hits the bottom, you're going to be able to get shit for nothing.
The shitbox market in Washington's definitely gone back down to not normal, but almost what it used to be, where I could go buy a $400 running car and make it last for 6 to 8 months without doing anything.
I miss the 90s when I used to buy a $50 car and $100 cars, and they worked fine.
Oh yeah, I remember those days too.
Now is trash. I am paying more now to live in Alabama than I did 2 years ago in Washington. It costs me more to live here now than it did 2 years ago in Washington.
Hey, I know, Rich. The banks are almost putting a freeze on all loans and all that shit right now.
Yeah, I know. You're not getting anything, and if you do get it, you're not getting a decent interest rate.
Hell no. Even the banks.
I was lucky last year that I got a 2.9 on that Edge we bought.
I'm telling you, even the banks knows what's fixing to happen. That's why they're cutting off all this shit, because they know people are not going to have the money to pay their damn loans back.
Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
What's up, Brian?
Yep, everything is locked down.
Yep, I'm just telling you, man. Look, when the banks start doing this shit, you know things are fixing to get bad. No, that's the first sign. Just watch it.
The banks are just greedy little assholes. That's all they are.
Well,
along with all these rich billionaires.
But the thing about it is, though, yeah, we all need to be one of those. Hell yeah, I agree. But the thing of it is, though, like I said, with the way our market has been for the last 3 years, the market's been going up, 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 and up. Well, now that the interest rates are dropping so damn low, and now the housing market is dropping again, used cars are outselling new cars like 50 to 1. And then now the bank's starting to shut everything down too. dude, you know shit is fixing to hit the fan, dude. Everything's gonna go south.
Hey, Jacob, stop yawning like that. It's early.
I
It's
know.
only it's not even 7 o'clock there.
I slept in the airport for a couple hours and maybe an hour on the plane, so I'm tired.
Yeah, everybody's going to electronic everything, which, in some regards I enjoy because it makes life easier. The problem is you get to certain places like Lowe's near me that doesn't have tap to pay, and if I forget my wallet, I can't just use my phone because they're assholes. But yeah, the EV push kind of fell a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, that is falling. The EV push is definitely falling back because everybody's realizing it's just not going to work. And oh, did you see about the new was it the Panasonic battery plant that the people around there, the EPA or the environmentalists are all up in arms because a coal plant that was supposed to shut down cannot because they need the power it provides to run the battery plant.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure. Even Japan put a halt to it because they're like, yeah, we can't do more electric vehicles. We don't have the power set up for it. They don't. And I
And
know,
you know who got smart with that shit first about the EV stuff, don't you?
uh,
Toyota was the smart one. They're the first one that pulled out all that shit.
well, they've been doing hybrids pretty well for a while now, and I think hybrid's the way to go.
I agree
If
100%.
you want to
Hybrids
do it
is the way to
hybrid.
go.
I talk crap about Prius and Prius drivers. Priuses are actually pretty sweet. They get great gas mileage for what they are. But I say we all go back to Geo Metros.
I'm looking at a Geo Metro, $400.
Synthetic fuel is showing up in Pennsylvania, and I've heard about that stuff too, but I don't know anything about it really. I
Me
haven't
neither.
read much into it. I like my synthetic fuel, which is corn, and that's what I put in the Mustang, and soon I'll be putting it in the Focus too, just not fully in the Focus.
I
Yeah,
like
the
mine
Mitsubishi
too. The
Mirage.
cheapest shit at the pump is what I put in anything I drive. The
No,
cheapest
Jacob, I
shit
went
at the
back to the
pump.
85. I went back to the 85, and my gas mileage jumped up 5 mile an hour or five
You went
mile
up
a
to
gallon.
85 or you went to 92?
No, I went back to the 85.
I
My
didn't
my my mileage jumped up five miles per gallon.
I didn't know you went back up to the 92 because you're telling me you were going to and you hadn't yet.
Yeah, I decided to stay with the 85 for one. It was cheap, and I was on my way home from work yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
And it's not
Yeah,
like you're trying to
yesterday.
save that engine because you're planning to swap that engine out anyway. So
Oh, I'm not trying to save it, but I'm just like I was on my way home and realized I had no gas, like none. Thing was
It's
on
not.
empty. It was
It's
telling
not
me it had
overturned,
0
Zach.
miles to go. And so I decided to pull over and get some gas. And I ended up going to Love's because their gas prices aren't bad. Their diesel prices are horrible, but their gas prices are cheaper.
gas
So
is $5.70 a gallon right now is what I just
oh,
passed earlier. And
I just paid 338 or 318 a gallon.
that's
318.
$5.70 for 93 or 83.
80. 85, you mean?
It's 83 out here.
No, it's not. It's 85.
No,
85,
82.
87, 91.
No,
Yes, I lived there for years.
I'm telling you,
85, 87, 91.
it's
Zach,
83
like I
out here.
said, it didn't get overturned. It just got postponed for 45 days.
What did?
That government shutdown.
Oh yeah, that's what
It's
they
all.
always do.
It's just postponed.
If they'd quit, spending so much money on Ukraine and everything else, we wouldn't be having these problems, would we? Because they'd have the budget. But they spend
Exactly.
their money like, my God, the the shit they spend money on in the government and overspend on is ridiculous. It
You're
drives
not
me
lying, man.
nuts. Oh, we can't live. Well, maybe take a pay cut because you guys get paid too goddamn much anyway for what little you do.
Yeah, they only
As
work
I
like what
recall, as I
5 months
recall,
out of the year.
when Congress came about, it wasn't even supposed to be a paid job. It wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be a job. It was supposed to be a volunteer thing you did, and then you'd get a stipend for your time when you were actually in session, but a stipend. not $250,000 a year or more. Some of the richest people in the world are in the Senate, and they're the ones that have been there forever, and they don't get paid that much. Their money's coming from
You've definitely
everybody
crossed
else.
the line of talking about too much politics to put this on your channel.
I still will.
I still
I haven't said anything bad today. I haven't
We
gone
hadn't
off.
said nothing negative toward them. We're sitting here just speaking the truth about the country. That's all.
being worried.
I'm not like,
We're not calling out any certain politician or talking
nope.
real bad about
I'm
them. We're just talking
all
about
the
the government overall.
all those rich men north of Richmond, every one of them.
Now,
But,
if we were
you know,
saying a certain name and talking real bad about a person like that, then yeah, you don't want to do that kind of stuff. Just talking about the government in general. I mean, hell, it ain't nothing that the whole country don't already know.
Yeah, I'm speaking. The government in general has been on a downhill slide since I can remember, and that's like 40 some years. They're all thieves. Yes, they are.
I'm gonna name one name. The government has went downhill since Reagan left office. Period.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not as much as I liked Reagan. I also know how bad Reagan really was. So
Yeah, but the thing about it is, look what he had to clean up when he came into office. Look who was there before
everybody
him.
has to do that. Everybody claims that. It depends on what side of the road you're on, what side of the fence you're on, whether you think he was
Carter
the greatest thing or the worst thing.
Carter was awful. Everybody knows that he was awful. He was terrible.
I don't remember too much about Carter. I was a little young.
I was too. Me and you basically the same age. I've done a lot of reading and shit like that over the years. Carter was awful.
He was bad. They were actually all the politicians have been bad for like over 50 years, easily.
A random fact: these band-aids that TSA gave me are the strongest band-aids I've ever had. Like I have one just fully over my finger, and it hasn't fallen off, and I've washed my hands many times.
Yeah,
later, Bama. Take care, buddy.
I need to get.
Have a good one, Bama.
See you later, Bama. All right. Well, I'm probably about to hop out. Go do what these kids make food.
Fine. What do you? Oh, I had some really good food tonight. I had kielbasa and some brand I've never had before, and they were phenomenal.
I had leftover pizza from yesterday. I was just too damn lazy to cook.
Hey, that's some good shit sometimes, though. Leftover pizza.
Leftover pizza.
I just didn't want to cook nothing.
I like it if you heat it up in the toaster oven so it gets nice and crispy. That's the way to do it.
I'm a child.
I was just lazy. I just wrapped that shit up in the paper towel, stuck it in the microwave for 25 seconds, and down the hatch it went.
To each their own.
It'd be like that.
I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, I was just lazy. I was like, man, I do not want to do nothing for these. I just want to eat.
I eat it straight out of the fridge or out off the counter.
Dude, I tell you, one of the best damn things you can eat that comes right out the refrigerator, and that is fried chicken. Dude, you don't need to heat it. Just take it out and start munching.
Now, fried chicken is the one thing I do not ever reheat because I like it better cold. It's nice when it's crunchy, but if it's cold, I don't care. I mean,
me neither. I'll eat the hell out of some fried chicken, cold fried chicken. Don't think I won't.
Shells with ricotta for dinner. Yeah, that sounds good.
Come here. Okay, you can whine now because I'm gonna pick you up while you were asleep. But I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
She was asleep.
I picked her up. Jacob.
Probably right now. I was waiting to say bye, but I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good weekend or weekday.
Weekday. I got it's 2 more days, and then
I quit both my jobs for now, so I'm not working again. So.
So when this weekend I will be working on the Mustang, and if the other part gets here by then, I'll be working on the Edge as well.
Nice.
On the Edge, did you finally go get your Edge back from the body shop?
We got it back, but it's still got one.
It's a real car.
One piece that needs to be replaced, and it's a bottom piece where the hook goes when they tie it down with a chain for towing.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the tow truck drivers screwed it up. So they gave me the option to, send it in and have it fixed again, or have them send me the money and me get it fixed myself. And
just send me the money. Yeah, I'll fix it.
And they did it. They did it on this deposit where it went right onto my debit card and was instantly in my bank.
Damn right.
And
Hell,
I
long
already,
as y'all
I
had
already
my
ordered the
vehicle,
part.
hell yeah, I'll fix it myself.
I already ordered the part, and I got it for cheaper than they were getting it, and I got it from Ford, but cheaper than their pricing. And then I'll put it in myself.
Damn
Won't
right.
cost me much anything because it's not that hard. It's a bolt-on piece.
I was telling him that car was fake, and they just kept making it up because I've never seen it, and I was finally able to see it. I didn't believe that they actually had this,
I'm just glad you finally got it back. Now you can actually start driving the car that you've actually been paying
That
payments
I've
on.
paid for 9 months.
Yeah.
Drive. It kept the mileage down on it.
Well, that's
nice.
That's a
I
good
love
thing.
the red stitching in it. The red stitching really goes nice with it.
It's orange.
It's red to me. Then I'm colorblind.
It's actually orange. It's a bright orange.
Yeah, but all right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out this time for sure.
Okay, later.
Bye.
All right,
So
Tinks, take care, buddy.
It's just an SEL, but it's got special seats in it because they're the blue leather with the orange stitching, which is not the normal seat. So it was ordered special, and it became I think it was a loaner car. They used it as a loaner or whatever for a little while, and it had about 4,000 to 5,000 miles on it when we bought it. But they sell it as new for the used for with like 5,000 plus off of it. But you can get it with the financing for a new car.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. I mean, it looked brand new still. It was taken care of, and unfortunately, we hit a deer. But my wife's happy to have it back because it's got the full stop cruise control in it, where it'll come to a complete stop, and you just hit a resume button when people start moving again, and it starts moving, and it steers into the center of the lane. Well, it stays in between the lines. I don't think it goes straight for the center. It goes more to one side than the other, and I don't like that. But
I wouldn't like any vehicle that drove itself because I just don't trust electronics that much.
well, it doesn't drive itself. You have to be, if you let go of the steering wheel, it'll yell at you and it'll stop. You can't let go of the steering wheel. It's not self-driving. It's to help you. So if you like fall asleep and start going off the road, it'll yell at you. And
well, have you ever tried that feature that's on your truck? Or did your truck come equipped with that?
No, mine's 1 year.
It'll back itself up and back trailers up all by itself and shit. You just let off the damn steering wheel and it does it all by itself.
I'm 1 year too soon for that. And with the big 450s, yeah, for the 450, the Super Duty, I was 1 year too soon. If I'd gotten the next year, they do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Mine has that little knob that you can back up with, but you have to do all this setup for it, put things on your trailer, and I don't have any of that done. So mine doesn't.
Well, my brother's got a new F-150. I need to ask him about that. Has he ever tried that feature on his truck? I don't care if it's got a trailer or not. I just want to see somebody back itself up and back itself, parallel park itself. I want to see that shit.
Oh, yeah.
It says it'll do it on its own, but I want to see it.
I just coughed while I was swallowing that.
That shit hurts.
That hurt.
I'll tell you what hurts worse than that. Is taking a breathing in and then having to sneeze at the same damn time. Oh my God, that shit hurts.
It hurts worse when there's whiskey involved or anything.
Oh well, yeah. It burns also.
Oh man. That's just my body failing as being human and working correctly. I hate that. Oh,
no, I'm actually looking forward to getting this little truck running, man. I've never owned a Colorado before, so I'm actually looking forward to it.
Well, I had a Silverado. I've never had a Colorado. I liked my Silverado, and it was an 07, same year. Probably a very similar interior.
I actually miss my Silverado that I just sold.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I miss it. It was a good truck, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that truck. It was a really good truck. I had to get
rid of mine after 2 years of driving mine over the mountains, towing the Mustang. It was just too hard on the brakes because the first year I had the stock brakes and they about melted on me, literally. The next year I put towing brakes on it, some bigger, larger towing brakes on the front, and they still went red hot to the point where they almost failed.
Did you have trailer brakes on it?
Yeah, I have trailer brakes on. both axles, but it's a
Gotcha.
lot of weight. You know, that's 5,000 pounds behind that truck going down mountains, not the hills of the South, the East Coast, mountains in Washington.
Oh
And it
yeah,
was
y'all got
really
mountains out
hard
there,
on it.
buddy.
Huh?
Yeah, y'all got mountains
Yeah.
out there.
And it was really hard on it. So I reluctantly traded it in on an F350 because the diesel with the engine brake, that thing towed so much better. Not a problem going down the mountains. The engine brake could kick in, no problem. And I
That's
used
that
that
truck.
for a little over a year, and then I bought the big trailer, and I needed a heavier duty truck because the 15350 was not rated for the weight of the stacker I was buying if it was loaded.
Be great to have it
So,
back now to pull that little small enclosed
oh,
car trailer you got.
it pulls that thing so nicely. But I feel that one behind me. I know that one's there, and it's a triple axle. I know it's there because it's kind of heavy. Because it's a 98 model, so it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's got a 10,000, just under 10,000 pound GVR gross vehicle weight rating on the trailer itself.
Gotcha.
It's like just under 10,000, but it's got 3 axles that are rated at I think 3,500 a piece. So it actually will hold over that, but the rating on it is actually under 10,000 because they low rated it because they're not true axles. They're kind of like the ones you see on boat trailers where they're not both, they're welded on to either side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got their built-in shock to them, which is just like very little. I have one that I think might be slightly bent after hitting some things, and changing it out is going to be a total pain because it's welded on.
Man, working on trailers ain't never fun anyway.
Well, I ended up swapping tires. I had the one tire with the gouge in it, so I swapped it with one of the ones on my other trailer. I was going to swap the one that was semi bald with another one, but then I found that my flatbed trailer has flat spots all over some of the tires because they've locked the brakes are locking up on the back axle. So I got to fix that. So I need to replace a bunch of tires. I replaced the tire with a fairly newer one, and by the end of this trip this weekend, I was avoiding a Jeep in a turn, and I hit a high curb, and now I have big chunks taken out of that tire too. It's like, son of a bitch. Belts are showing in like 3 places on the sidewall. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the problem with trailer tires. They are not as strong. I mean, they're cheaper. They're way cheaper, but they're not as strong as car tires. You know, and I buy radials. I do. I don't do the bias ply trailer tires.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
don't
proud
blame
of
you.
those.
Hell no, I wouldn't do the bias ply tire
But
trailer tires anyway.
I could replace all 6 wheel or tires without installation, but just for the wheels tires themselves, I could replace all 6 on the one trailer for less than it costs to replace one tire on my truck.
Damn, how
Because
much
one
is your
tire on
one
my
tire
truck,
on your damn truck?
$550 for the tire, not including installation.
Yeah, but when you're replacing all 6 tires, you're not buying brand new tires, though, are you?
It would be, yes. But right now, I
And
just need to
and
replace
what
the
ply
front
tires
too.
goes on that trailer? 10 ply, 12 ply, 14 ply?
On my trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to all 6 need to replace due to age.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what ply tires are they though?
Oh, they're 8 to 12 ply.
Can say because those tires ain't damn cheap, dude. I don't know
I
where
can
you
get them
buying them at for
for I
cheap
can get
prices.
them.
They're not cheap.
I just priced them the other day. I can get them for less than $100 a piece.
Holy shit! I don't know where you buying your tires at, but that's a good
It's
deal.
not installed. I can get them for $100 a piece plus shipping. It ends up being well, when I'm talking about less than one tire, that's one tire replaced, which is over $650.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's over it's about $600 for all 6 tires. They're about $100 a piece when I buy them, not including installation, but I can do that myself.
Yeah, your dually's got what, 18s or 19s or 20s on it?
19.5s.
Yeah. They're not cheap. And
They're
what?
big. They're
They're
if I
what?
buy
10
the
ply, 12
original,
ply tires?
I don't. They're heavy duty. They're Continental. They're Continental hybrids, and the last time I priced them for the stock tire. They were $500. They were so a little over a year ago, they were $450 a piece. Now they're $550 a piece.
Yeah.
They keep going up in price, but I will probably not if I have to replace them because they're wearing on the outside's bad. Like they're almost bald on the outside edge on both of them. And I was talking to somebody else who owns a bunch of 450s for his company. He's like, yeah, that happens on all of them. That's just normal. It's the way they wear. And I was like, well, that's
that don't
not
seem
right.
right. No, that's not right.
It doesn't seem right because I have less than 25,000 miles on that truck.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no reason why the outside should be wearing more than the inside. I should go look
at that and see. Maybe it's the way they align them.
It's like that definitely ain't right.
It seems like an alignment issue, or it's a tire issue because it's both left and right. Going to the second hug, yeah, that's good advice, Rich. It really is. And I wish I'd hugged my kids more when they were little, and maybe they wouldn't have turned out like they did.
Man, all we can do is what we can do.
Here anymore. Damn.
All we can do is what we can do. How they turn out is it's out of our control.
I tried. I really did try. My son had a really bad trip back to Washington. He did. He had a bad time in Denver. We'll just say that.
Sounds like it the way he was talking.
Well, he got hit by a car. That was the first thing. That hurt. That was painful. He was on a Lime scooter, and he actually was in the right, and there was a cop there and everything, and he ended up at the hospital for that. Got an MRI. They found out it was just a sprain, and that's not the first time he's done that. So that's bad for his back. He's already got so many things screwed up on him. Then later that night, he had even more problems when he was walking to the store.
Damn.
Yeah. So he didn't. The money he made on that Xterra, he lost all of it.
Yeah, just by going to the damn doctors and shit.
No, that didn't cost him anything. It's on her insurance.
Oh, okay.
He lost all that money by walking to the store late at night.
Oh shit.
In Denver.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And when he told me, I was pissed. I was so pissed. I wanted to fly to Denver and find those people.
Is anybody chatting? Because my damn chat is not moving.
No, nobody said anything for about 12 minutes.
I said the last thing I see was Rich say a good piece of advice.
One little piece of advice going for the second hug.
Yeah, that was the last thing I seen. I was like, damn, is anybody
there's
chat moving?
There's at least 7 people other than us in here, and I'm sure there's probably 9. But nobody said anything. Because I don't know what they're going to talk about. Let's see. It's what is it? It is 9:18.
Yeah, it's not even late.
Man. See, there's a reply. There you go.
There we go, Miss Carol.
Those are the ones. Bama left, so I'm sure Zach's probably still here. Yeah. Zach's still here. Carol's still here. Rich was here. I don't know if he's still here, but I think he is. I'm not sure who the other people are because they're not saying anything.
Mom was here.
Still being here?
He never said he was leaving or nothing.
No, but he gets busy. He has work he's
doing.
Oh,
yeah. He said he was at work. So,
like you'll see, I'll be in people's lives when I'm watching TV with my wife, and I'll just turn it on and leave it on with the volume down on my phone and watch TV and not pay attention to it because I watch TV, or every now and then I'll look and see if there's anything I want to reply to in the chat, but I can't hear it, so I don't know what's going on. But at least I'm there giving them the time. Yeah, I try, but I do have to spend time with my family. I can't be on lives every night anymore. It just doesn't work for me.
Oh yeah, I know.
Tonight's fine because she's not feeling well. She's in bed already, so.
Yeah, I just been bleeding money here lately.
This early.
Yeah, I just been bleeding money here lately. My computer speakers just took a shit on me, and I had to order some more. They just came in today, thank God.
I need to hook my computer speakers back up to my main computer. I do. I need to get everything hooked back. I still have it. I've been here for, oh God, I've been here for over a year now, and I still don't have my office finished. And I'm still thinking about moving my office upstairs and giving my wife that room off the other room so she can have it for whatever she wants it for. It's just a lot of work to get the desk and everything upstairs. Like,
So did you drive your Mustang to work?
Oh, my Mustang ain't going anywhere right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how'd your weekend go?
The weekend went great. Clutch was slipping like crazy. I just put a video up right not long before I came on live. About an hour
your clutch was slipping like crazy?
Well, it feels like the clutch is slipping, but without the smell, of the clutch. It's just it's like it's not engaging fully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm going down the track, but I'm doing it at 7,500 RPM in every gear. It's like the clutch isn't reacting correctly, but I was able to get it onto the trailer without using the winch. But
so was you able to make a full quarter-mile pass and get a ticket?
What's that? Oh no, I was not able to get a quarter mile in. And if I had been able to, the best time to have done it would have been Saturday when it was working sort of normal. But it hasn't been right the whole week. It wasn't right the whole weekend. I ended up at my last run. I ended up red lighting because I was anticipating the clutch not working right, not engaging. So I released on the second light instead of the third one, like I normally do. I mean, because because we were on Sportsman Tree, which I haven't done in over a year. I've been used to Pro Tree, and I'm really slow on Pro Tree for some reason. But it was Sportsman Tree, and I was cutting lights like 23s and really really good lights. And then that last one I cut it, I was a negative 37, I think it was.
Yeah, that was definitely
red light and put me out the first round, or no, put me out second round. I went out second round. First round I won because the other guy red lit.
Yeah, I talked to Ken. He was telling me a lot about what was going on with his weekend. I mean, I can't say anything because he hadn't put his video out yet. But he was telling me a bunch about what was going on his.
If you look at my video, some of his runs are on there because I wasn't waiting any longer, and I videoed a couple of his runs. He's got the video from him.
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, as far as the reason why his times were what they were, he hadn't put that video out yet.
Anything. For me, it's just I posted them as part
of. Yeah, he hadn't put that video out yet, and I told him I wouldn't say nothing about it and stuff like that. And
I know everything. I was parked right next to him.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me. You were parked right next to him.
It's good having him there.
And then he said Funky came by and seen y'all for a few minutes and stuff like that.
Funky came by and saw us. I wish I could have gone and seen more than I did, but like that first morning, my son and I walked a little over 2 miles, and it about killed me.
Man, I bet that back and them hips was playing down. I bet they were rough that damn night.
By the end of the weekend, my feet couldn't take it anymore because I was wearing my boots. My not boots, but my low top boots.
That's an event like that is when it would be good to have an electric bike. That way you can just ride it around.
It would have been if I had one.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that kind of event, electric bike would be great. That way you don't have to do all that walking.
Yeah, I need to get one, but they're expensive. How's it going, Mob?
Oh, is he back?
Oh, he's there.
Is he up on the panel?
Yes. On my screen.
I see an empty chair. Oh no, I see his little icon down there.
Yeah, he's. Well, I thought he was in here.
You hear me now?
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you now.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. We can hear you. What's going on, buddy?
Got crappy signal at work.
Oh,
it's all good, man.
I was wondering.
Yeah, just chilling here. Just had a little leftovers for dinner.
Ooh, what'd you have?
Shrimp stir fry.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
I made some kielbasa.
Nice.
Sounds better. Sounds better than my pizza.
It was really good. That was yummy.
Last night I made homemade lasagna for everybody. My special recipe.
Oh, I wish I'd been there.
Boy, if I eat lasagna, you can count me out for traveling the next day because oh no, not me. I'm gonna be
What?
on I'm gonna be on toilet duty all day long.
Come on.
I'm
Last time
telling
I
you,
made
dude.
lasagna, I don't make less than 2 pans at a time when I make it because it takes me so long to make it because I like to make my own sauce.
That
Yeah,
stuff right there, for some reason, I love eating it, but dude, I'm telling you, it plays havoc on my bowels. Holy shit.
Love it.
It does. It does. It's good though. I love that stuff, man.
I make a pizza lasagna that's really good too. It's
Nice.
it's it's basically a pepperoni lasagna. So you got the regular stuff, and then you add some pepperoni, and you add some black olives to it.
Right.
Just some pizza stuff, and then I make
Right.
more of a pizza sauce for that one instead of just a regular. Uh, um, uh, why is my brain failing me? The meatless sauce. It's got a name. Marinara. So generally, I use a regular. I'll make a marinara sauce homemade.
Right.
Um, and then I'll make a pizza sauce homemade, which is just taking the marinara and add different ingredients to it to spice it up a little bit more. And then you make the pizza lasagna out of that, and then the other one becomes just a regular meat lasagna. And I use ricotta and cottage cheese, but that's what I like.
Right.
So if people don't like it, they don't have to eat it. But it's a dry
That's right.
cottage cheese. I don't use wet cheese at all. Um,
Damn.
and they turn out really well. But I like to make a thick lasagna if I can get a pan that's just like a half an inch taller than a normal pan, and make a nice heavy thick lasagna, and then you eat one square of it this big and you're stuffed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my
Yeah.
wife has a lasagna pan. I can make a 4-layer out of it.
Oh, okay. So you've got the deeper pan.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it a
Yeah, my
glass pan?
lasagna. No, it's ceramic.
See, mine's my old one's a glass, but my ceramic got broken. I
Oh,
still miss my ceramic one.
yeah, I hear you,
Dude,
brother.
I still got them old casserole dishes up there in
Hey,
my cabinet, dude. I love those
I do
damn
too,
things.
but those don't work for lasagna, unfortunately. Not quite right.
Yeah, you want that
Lasagna says
friggin' you want that ceramic, man. It really friggin' helps generate hold the heat
it
all the way
holds the
around
heat and
when
gives
you're
you those
cooking
nice
properly.
crispy edges.
Yes, yes. Yeah, my lasagna costs $60 to make, dude.
No shit. Yeah, that's the reason I don't do homemade. I can buy lasagna so much cheaper than I can make it.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste as good as
I
mine.
finna
No, it
say,
doesn't.
yeah, it doesn't taste.
And,
It
and
doesn't
it's
taste as
usually
good.
all. It's
I
usually a
will
lot.
challenge any recipe, man. Maybe when I see you next time, maybe I'll friggin' whip one up, dude. I make a
Oh,
mean lasagna.
I'll have to have you down here to make it. Yeah, we can do it in my kitchen.
Sounds
My
good to
kitchen
me,
sucks, but I can get the ingredients. It's.
right?
I wish I had your kitchen. Oh my god, if I had your kitchen, that is such a nice place to cook.
Yeah,
That
it
is.
definitely helps when you're making when you got a lot of things going on,
Oh, even just I don't know, lasagna is a lot of things, especially if you do it fully homemade and you start from scratch with the sauce, which
right?
it's that's
Shit,
actually
Mrs. Mom starts scratch with the noodles.
if you start scratch with the actually I have found that it's easier to use pre-made noodles than it is to use homemade noodles for that. Spaghetti's a different story, fettuccine different
Right,
story, but
right.
lasagna, I like a dry noodle. So
Yeah,
it makes life easier.
I use the Bartelli noodles.
Yes, Bartelli makes a great noodle.
Yes, they
Um,
do.
Yeah, I watched one of
uh,
her cooking mom videos when she was
I
making
do
that
know
damn
that
homemade damn pasta.
if you're doing a homemade sauce, you actually have to start 1 to 2 days before you're making a
Oh yeah,
lasagna.
no doubt. Yeah,
Yeah,
my wife makes homemade sauce, but it doesn't
yeah.
taste as good as my freaking manipulated store-bought sauce. So,
Uh, I do that too. My cheap way is to do the manipulated store bought sauce, but I will
right,
start with like some Walmart red, spaghetti sauce,
right.
and make that taste phenomenal. My wife does the same thing, and she is so good at it.
Yep, same
Um,
here.
but I've never had her make me a homemade spaghetti sauce or a homemade lasagna sauce or a marinara. And that's something I don't do very often either. In fact, I've done it once since she's known
Right.
me, and that's 10 years. but it's not hard to do. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, it's
Really
very
easy to
time
do.
consuming.
Man, I don't know
Shelby?
anything about making that shit homemade. I go somewhere
Best thing
that
to do
makes
with
it and
it
I sit
when you
down and
make
eat
a
it.
sauce is you have to cook it the initial cook down, and it's the tomatoes that's the problem. You have to break them down. Really, you break them down and get it cooked, get the initial seasoning and flavor in there, and then you throw it in the fridge for the night. Let it get cold. Then you reheat it the next day, add the last few ingredients to it, and the flavors pop at that point. For some reason, when you put it in the fridge, let it get cold, and then reheat it, the flavors just meld together so much better.
Yeah. Something
Dude, that's
about
like
friggin'
homemade. That's like
marinara
homemade
sauce.
soups. That's like
Yes,
homemade soups. You can make
yes.
a soup today, eat it, and then put it in the refrigerator overnight, and take it back out tomorrow and reheat it. And the next day, it tastes better than it did when you first made it.
Same with chili.
Yep.
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 Same
Joe,
with
Lasagna,
chili.
spaghetti,
chilies are big.
chili.
Like, yeah, chilies are big that way. Next,
Yeah.
the damn after it's been cooled and then reheated, chili's always better.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's why a lot of times, if I have time, I'll make it the day before, let it cool, and reheat it, and then eat it for the first time. Don't
Hey
even
Pinks,
screw with it the first day.
we started making our lasagna yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it wasn't being served until 6:30.
Ooh, nice. So you did a 4-layer?
Yeah, my entire house smelled like an Italian restaurant last night.
Oh, I bet it smelled real good.
Oh yeah, all the cheese I get in brick form, I grate it myself.
Okay, so I cheat sometimes there and buy the pre-shredded stuff if I'm not going fully homemade.
Yeah, see, like I said, I make a wicked meat lasagna, but I
What
do
cheese
everything
do
from
you
scratch.
What cheese do you use?
I use a wedge of friggin' Asiago, a wedge of Parmesan, mozzarella, and then the ricotta.
Okay, yeah. So that's basically the same thing I use. Except last time I made it, I didn't use Asiago at all because you could not find it where I was at the time.
Oh, bummer.
I could find it like the powdered stuff, which is
Yeah, you don't
not
want that
real.
trash.
That's not real.
No,
And I
that's
was like,
just
no, I'm not.
chemicals and food
I'm just
flavoring.
going to
That's
skip
like
that.
drinking powdered milk. That shit ain't worth
Well,
a
That's
damn.
just garbage.
I was
Yes.
lucky to find good Parmesan and good mozzarella. That
Yeah, I
wasn't just
bought all Boar's Head cheese.
well.
And
You
you
know, I
know if
will
it's
say
good Parmesan.
Boar's Head cheese I like, but Boar's Head meats now have gone downhill
Okay. Yeah,
in
see,
my
when
area anyway.
when you buy Parmesan, especially if you buy it in brick form, you want that two-colored cheese with the serial number on the back side. If it
Yeah,
doesn't have the serial number, it's not real Parmesan cheese from like Italy.
I will tell you right now, when I've been to France and Italy and going to the grocery stores and finding these wedges, like literally like twice the size of this wedge,
Right?
this thick,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's like $5 US.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, son of a, why? Why does this cost us so much?
And we're
because
paying double that
because
for
they
half the size.
can charge us that, and that's why they get away with it.
But
Pretty
it's
much.
made here in the US, though. That's the problem.
And that's the problem. Have you ever been to a store? Most everything made in China costs way less than shit made in America. I'm
No,
just being totally honest with you, man. That's just the God's honest truth.
I
You
know.
buy clothes that's made in America versus clothes made in China, you're gonna pay a shit ton more for the shit that's made in America. That's just the
I
way it is.
and I still
They,
do it though. I still pay
yeah,
more
America. No offense,
when
but
I'm
American,
offered the opportunity. I pay them more because I know it should. Well, at least years ago, it was better product. I don't know about now. The
it's
workers
just
these days don't give a damn.
damn. The American thinks their shit is. Oh my God, they think it's like
No,
it came from the damn mint
we
or
want
something.
paid $25 an hour. That's the problem for doing stupid labor stuff that doesn't deserve 25 an hour.
Yeah, like
No,
a
no, no.
McDonald's worker.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Uh,
you're going to see McDonald's go out of business, I think, in the next 10 years because the
Shit. No,
number one
you won't
reason
neither.
why people
what up,
the
bro?
number one reason why people eat at McDonald's is because it's cheap. If it
And
costs you $50 to get a meal for your
It's
family, why would you
getting
go to
so
McDonald's?
expensive to eat at McDonald's now. I can get food. I go to restaurants and eat cheaper than McDonald's now.
hell yeah, McDonald's ain't cheap
Hell
no
yeah.
more, dude.
No. Dude, I had Arby's today. It was only $8. You can't even
Yeah.
get a meal at fucking McDonald's for $8 anymore.
I went to where did I go the other day?
Dude, I love Arby's, man. Beef and cheddars, I'm all about them bitches.
Oh yeah, baby.
A good old
Okay,
beef
I'm
and
not gonna
cheddar.
say
It
how
don't need
much
to
I
be
spent
nothing
at
else. I'm
Rockies
just
the other
good.
day.
Nope. I like the Arby's beef and cheddar, and then I like a regular old Arby's classic with horseshoe sauce.
That's right. Hell yeah, damn right.
With horsey sauce, I like the beef and cheddars with horsey sauce. So that's just me.
I've never tried that. I bet
I
that's not
love the
bad.
horsey sauce, and on it goes great on the beef and cheddar.
I'll have to try that.
Yes, Chick-fil-A, God's Chicken is very expensive. I do not eat there. I go to Chick-fil-A on Sundays. It's the only time I go there.
Yeah, because they're closed.
Yeah, because they're close.
And they never serve me, so I quit going there.
Shit, now I ain't gonna
I
see your
don't
lie now.
hate
Chick-fil-A, the
but I will tell you
hometown.
this, my
I
wife doesn't
love
like it.
me some Chick-fil-A. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
hell
lie.
yeah, me too.
Like it, and we don't go there because the last time she had Chick-fil-A, she realized how much sugar they put in that chicken because she's diabetic. They put a
Well,
ton of sugar in that chicken.
Even the
I can
grilled
understand
chicken?
that.
It raised her blood sugar so high. It was like she drank a sugared, like sugar tabs.
Yeah, but
From
is
eating
she
one
sure that
chicken
it came
patty.
from the chicken or the bun?
It came from the chicken.
Because bread is full of damn sugar.
Yeah, we know that. It's
Yeah.
it's not that full of sugar.
Ugh.
That's one thing Chick-fil-A does, and it keeps people coming back for more. They put a lot of sugar in their chicken.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Because it's addictive.
I
It
tell
makes
you,
her
to me
like
though,
it makes your brain fall in love with it. That's what sugar does.
they're just a
And
hometown store, and this is Georgia is where that shit was created at,
it was just
started
normal.
at, and I freaking love Chick-fil-A and their other restaurants. They got another restaurant called Truett's. It's the same damn
Truett.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
I
same,
like
just like Chick-fil-A.
their chicken. What are they? They're not nuggets. They're chicken patties. Whatever. Chicken
What, tenders?
without the bun.
Oh. Filet?
Yeah, the chicken fillets or whatever,
Yeah.
and with the gravy, with
Oh
their
God,
gravy.
dude,
I
I'm
love
gonna tell
that.
you who's got some. Dude, if you've never tried it, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't knock it till you try it. But I'm gonna tell you the best place to go get chicken with gravy, and you're gonna be surprised when I tell you this. Fucking Dairy Queen.
Yes,
What?
Dairy Queen.
I'm telling you right now,
Dairy
don't
Queen's
knock
is
that shit. Their chicken and gravy
Get out of
is
here.
I'm telling you,
Okay,
dude, that
you don't
shit
have
is
to tell
the
me.
bomb.
Filthy. I know.
That shit is
I
the bomb,
love
dude.
their gravy.
No
They actually have
shit.
a really
Yes,
good
that
gravy
shit is
too.
freaking fire.
Oh, you get their chicken strips with gravy. Oh, it's so good.
You
So
damn
good.
right, that shit is good as hell.
Their fries that they're gonna give you on the side, you can throw those away. Who cares? But
Yeah,
they're not
I
gonna
ain't
soak
there
up
for the
the grease.
fries. I'm there for the chicken and the gravy.
Yeah, the fries soak up the chicken grease, which is fine. Um, but I miss this place me and my wife used to go called Angelina's, and it was just a not a chain at all. It was one restaurant not far from where we lived, and they made the best fried chicken you have ever had.
Crack chicken.
Oh,
Dude,
it
I'm
was.
telling you right
Their
now,
stuff was so good.
I'm gonna tell you the best fried chicken I've ever ate in my life, and I will put this against anybody, and that's my mom's.
I
My
was gonna
mom
say
makes
my
the
mom
best
Oh.
really
damn
good.
fried
And it
chicken,
was
dude. Holy
fried
shit.
on an iron skillet on the stove.
Oh my God, my mama can tear that shit up. I just
My
can't talk her into
mom
cooking that shit no more.
does such good fried
Mom,
chicken.
I need some chicken.
Yeah, I
But
ask her all the time. She goes, "We can't eat that. That ain't good for you." I said, "I ain't worried about how good or bad it is. This shit's just good. I want to eat some."
Right?
what was sad was a lot of times when my mom made that fried chicken, we weren't eating it hot when it came off. We were eating it out after a drive at a park or something for a picnic cold, and I didn't care because it was so good. And it wasn't refrigerator cold; it was just cold because it
Room
wasn't.
temperature cold. Right.
Yeah,
Man, that shit can be
so good.
refrigerator cold and I eat it. I don't give a damn. It's
Oh
good.
Really?
no, refrigerator cold
Hell
next
yeah.
day. If
Fried
there
chicken
was
out of
any
the
left,
refrigerator? Man,
if there
Now,
fried
was
I
chicken
any
can
out of
do
the
left
room
next
refrigerator?
day,
temperature. I can do room temperature, but not cold.
Shit, I pull
oh,
that
I
shit
can
right
do
out of the
cold
refrigerator
cold.
and I start munching like hell. It don't bother me.
Oh man, with my mom's fried chicken, I can eat that stuff straight out of the refrigerator. It wouldn't
Hell
bother
yeah,
me
that shit is
one
good.
bit. What's up, Rattletrap? What do you need?
What's up, Rattletrap?
I love me some fried chicken. I love me some damn fried pork chops too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to
Oh,
nobody. I love them too.
fried pork chops with apples for breakfast. There you go.
Rail
Hell, it
Sport, what's
ain't.
up?
It can be for any time. It don't just gotta be for bread. It can be for any time.
Are you talking breaded fried pork chops?
Hell yeah, breaded fried
Oh,
pork
okay.
chops. Damn right.
Okay, that you're going above and beyond breakfast there. You're going to the pinnacle. An IRS from the IRS.
independent rear suspension.
Thank you.
Rattletrap, what kind of car was you gonna put it up under?
Yeah, we need info. Why don't you jump on the live and talk to us? That would be much easier.
Well, I'm assuming he's probably gonna put it up under a Fox since his name is Rattletrap Fox. I'm assuming so.
PayPal.
I'm kind of
Do
guessing
not
that.
do it. If you don't know him, if you don't know this person, and they're asking PayPal friends and family, no, that is a scam. It is screaming scam. Instantly, that screams scam to me.
Well, let me ask you something. Is this something you're having shipped to you, or is this something you're be able to go pick up locally?
It's going to be a ship thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's on a
shipped, you know it
website,
is.
and they're asking friends and family on PayPal. And I'm like, no, you
Well, I don't know.
that.
They'll do that shit on Facebook Marketplace too, dude. They want you to pay them ahead of time, and you can
Nope.
just go pick it up locally. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'll pay you when I get there and look at that
I'll
shit.
pay you when I get there. I'll pay you when I get
see
there.
you.
You will get
Okay.
cash on the spot. Or if I see you and I pick it up, I can PayPal you right then.
Exactly. I'll PayPal you when
Yeah.
I'm standing right next to you after I've looked at the parts.
Yep.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do a rattle trap. That is a,
Yeah, it doesn't
that
sound
smells like a scam
Yeah.
from 3 miles away. It
Yep.
really does.
Yeah, but what I'm asking you, Rattletrap, you
if
didn't
you want a
answer.
Cash App? No, fuck no. That is a scam. And
No, what I'm saying
if
was-
he keeps giving you different places to pay him that have no recourse to get your money back, he's scamming you.
No, what I'm asking is it local to you where you could go pick it up, or is this something that he needs to ship to you?
That's why I do
To
local
ship to
pickup
him,
only
then,
with big
I
items
can
like
almost-
that. You know how expensive it is to ship an IRS?
Yeah, that shit ain't cheap, and
Are
it's
you
big.
friggin'
It's
shitting
big
me?
and bulky, man.
Hell no. It's like buying an engine or a transmission. That thing
Yeah,
is heavy as hell.
yeah.
A rattle trap, you won't be able to put it up as a link. You're not a
Okay, it's in Georgia. Okay, well, I mean, there's crooks here too, buddy.
Georgia's a big ass state too.
Yeah, damn right.
And that just
And they're like,
because
oh,
you
it's
think
in
from
friggin'
Georgia,
Rhode Island. You know what I mean? Georgia's like friggin' massive.
Yeah, Georgia,
That
believe it or
doesn't
not, when you drive through
Georgia,
the top of Georgia to the
America.
bottom, you ain't doing that in a couple of hours. It's a big state.
Hell no. It's like 5 hours or something like that. 4
It's
hours or
probably
something like
Georgia
that.
and Eastern Europe, you know?
Hell, Georgia's
Dude, I
almost
have
the
made
size.
that drive many
Hell,
a time, dude.
Georgia's almost the size of England.
Dude, it's huge. I have made that trip many a times.
Georgia is about the size. It's bigger than Scotland, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. Georgia's not a small state, man. From top to
That's
bottom,
right.
it's not.
Well, that's why when Red Chat Fox is like, well, it's in Georgia. I'm like, yeah, bro, but that's a big state.
Damn right it is.
You go ahead and type it in, Rattle Trap. Type in the link. You won't be able to post it as a link if you're not a moderator.
Rattletrap, the best person I can tell you to help you find that kind of stuff. I am out of the loop, really. I don't really know a whole lot of people anymore with that kind of stuff. But Proline, if you can talk to Proline on here one night, that dude lives in the perfect area to find that kind of part. And that dude is straight up. You don't have to worry about no Proline. He is a straight dude, man.
Yeah, Proline's a good dude.
Damn right. And he's only an hour south of from where I live. But he lives in Columbus, Georgia. And dude, there's like millions of freaking cars down there where he's at, Mustangs. Hell, knowing him, he might already have an IRS. That dude ain't got but a damn backyard full of Fox bodies.
Yeah, I haven't seen Proline in a while.
Well, you'll
So,
see
hey,
him. He, yes, sir. Go ahead.
So did you hang out in my whole live stream the other day?
No, I didn't get a chance to hang out in the whole thing. My brother called a little bit over halfway through it.
Okay.
And by the time me and him got off the phone, you were already gone.
Question for you there, Rattle Trap. You say he's down in Georgia, but his phone number is Massachusetts.
Yeah,
So,
but if he's in
got a
Columbus,
978
Georgia,
phone number. That's
Yeah, but-
Massachusetts.
but
I
you got to
know I have
remember,
a Washington phone number in Alabama, but I'm not selling.
but we have a lot of military bases here, so especially Army base. I mean, hell, our Army base is known throughout everywhere. Hell, you even been there, Pinks.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm
did the
saying. I
basic
mean, he
training
could
there,
be
but
lit from another state, but be stationed in Columbus,
I
Georgia.
know. So
So
this is the website. This is a simple, cheap, easy to make website. And if you get a website like that and you're doing PayPal, friends and family, you're bullshit.
yeah, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do that kind of stuff. If you can find it, man, it's best to find something local that you can actually go put
Yep.
your eyes and your hands on.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree.
Unless you can buy from a reputable person that you know that sells parts. Like,
What do you?
say,
I'm
maybe,
sorry. You didn't take a lot of time making it real. This is really easy. I could put this website together in less than an hour. I could. This is easy. They make
unless you're,
most of this stuff is easy to download and just throw on. So what year what IRS were you looking at?
if he's got a Fox, he's trying to look for one out from under a damn New Edge, because that's the one
Well,
that fits. That's the one that fits up under his car.
I'm just looking to see what it is because there's a bunch on here, a bunch of rear ends on here. Was it the 2001 Cobra IRS for $1,350? $1,350? It's on sale.
Yeah, that's it. He just said 2001. I bet
Yeah,
that's it. He said 2001 Cobra. Yep, 1350. That's what he said.
I found it right on it. Went right to it. Yeah, he did it. You know, the website looks great, but yeah, you don't pay friends and family anything. If he won't take it as a regular PayPal payment or he doesn't have his own payment system in place, I don't do it. Yeah, let me look at something here. It is
Yeah,
he does
I'd be kind of skeptical of that shit too. So
the site itself does have it's an HTTPS site, so it is secured. And that's one thing, but I mean that doesn't really mean anything anymore. That's the problem.
Rattletrap, do you got Facebook? Just I'm just asking this out of curiosity. Do you got Facebook?
Asking for a friend.
And the
Good
reason why
friend.
I'm asking this is go on there and join some groups and ask the people in the group about this guy, and they
Yeah,
will tell
about this.
you if he's legit or not.
Oh yeah, they will. Not Facebook
That
Marketplace. No, you need to join some
no, not
Mustang
Facebook
groups.
Market, but just regular Facebook, and you
Ugh.
join Fox Body groups or even New Edge groups.
So
And if he's selling parts like that, then I guarantee you other people has bought parts from this guy, and they can tell you if he's legit or not.
once you've completed your order, reach out to our customer support team via live chat, email, or phone to initiate the payment process. So he doesn't have an online payment process. That right there tells me fuck you. And they offer Zelle, Cash App, and PayPal.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
that's
with
I'm
Pinks on that
sorry.
one. No,
Why
I'm with Pinks
manual
on that one.
payment? We understand that in today's digital age, this is definitely a scam. We understand that in today's digital age, many businesses offer automated payment options. However, we believe that personalization and security should never be compromised. That's why we choose manual payment. I'm sorry, that screams, man, he worked hard to screw you out of your money.
Well, he did say a few sentences up ago. He said this guy was really excited about selling me this rear end. I said I get
And he was.
$1,350. I bet he was.
Yep.
Just everybody don't get $1,350 through
No, because everything
through the
else
mail
is
every day.
cheap. Everything
If
else
you
is
only had
like
to
five
drive like
hundred
100 miles
dollars
to go
and
look at it or something, that'd be more ideal.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%, Mav. I agree. If you can't put your eyes and your hands on it,
Mm-mm.
unless you're buying from a reputable source, then I wouldn't buy.
It's not like you're
No,
buying
I
a
wouldn't either.
bracket or something like that. You're buying a heavy duty piece of friggin' drivetrain.
Yeah, that's going to cost a lot of money to ship because
Exactly.
that shit ain't cheap to ship.
Yeah, I know
Exactly.
because I bought an IRS for my car. I have one sitting out in my shed, and it was not cheap to ship at all,
I
and
bet.
it was not cheap.
Ugh.
Because they're not only going by the weight, they're going by the bulkiness. Because that shit's not going to be brought by
Freight.
UPS or nothing like that. That shit's going to be
Nope.
freight.
Well,
Yep.
I bought mine from LKQ, like I
That
do
thing's
all
been
my
strapped
parts,
to a pallet.
Now, see,
and they got really good freight shipping.
now if you can find something from this big junkyard called LKQ, they're nationwide. They're legit. You don't have to worry about them guys. They are straight up legit.
Shopmustangparts.com scam alert.
Because I just went there and picked up an engine and a transmission for this truck. So, but
First,
LKQ is only like 9 miles from my house. So,
at first I thought that said I was thinking Pornhub bar.
yeah.
I read that. Whoa! I gotta read that again. That didn't seem right.
I want to warn anyone to beware of this scam website. They are stealing pictures old and new from MPS Auto Salvage Instagram and selling the items as if they are in their possession. I was just scammed for over $600. They run another scam freight company website in rocktransit.com, in which they contacted me this week asking me to pay a $325 refundable insurance shipping coverage fee through Zelle before they would deliver my item. And that's shopmustangparts.com and rocktransit.com.
So
Scam.
that's the
Damn!
place he was trying to buy that damn rear end from. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
it
buy
is
there.
completely a
Rob
scam.
Trap.
Yep.
One says address equals Georgia, and the other one's a vitamin store.
A vitamin store. Yeah, that's got something really.
Did you just order from
That's got
random websites?
that's got a lot to do with IRS,
The
right?
only form of payment method they accept is PayPal, Friends and Family, Zelle, and Cash App. Yeah, that is definitely a scam.
How
So,
about
Rabbit
cash,
Trap,
motherfucker?
That's right. Cash is king
Good
from where I come
old-fashioned
from.
greenbacks. I'll come there, take a look at it, and if I like what I see, I give you the money.
Now,
Exactly.
when I
Next thing you know, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm busy. I can't do that. Sorry, we
Yeah,
don't accept
100%.
cash."
You
That
guarantee
dude
it.
be
You can
backpedaling
guarantee
like
it.
crazy. You watch.
and I can bet you anything, even though he's got a Massachusetts phone number, a Georgia address, I bet he's not even from America.
Oh, I bet he's not either.
Oh,
I
hell
bet he's
no.
not even in the U.S.
Nope. Some is probably going to be from India.
And he did? Holy crap.
So when you see that, you change your passwords, right? And quit using that same password for everything. Damn it!
Right?
I mean, really. I have to remember so many damn passwords now. It sucks. And they're getting harder. But I've started making them to be multiple word passwords.
Right?
Now I'm the totally opposite. I use the same password. Now I change mine very frequently, but
I don't.
all my shit has got the same password though.
I can't because I work in a place that's DoD compliant, and we have to have special passwords for that. For one,
Yeah.
so everything I do is the same way because I did IT and security for college, and I learned, and now even two-factor authentication isn't even
T.
good enough. They could
Hetzler.
scam that so quick.
Yeah, but it's so easy to put one encrypted letter or symbol in
What's
your
up, T?
password. It's easy as hell to do that.
Mr. T's in the crib. What's up,
Rode
buddy?
the motorcycle back to Texas. Nice.
What's up there, T?
You should get up on this panel, T.
Now his
He can't-
forearms feel like he was in a masturbation competition.
T can't get up here and talk. He's got his mouth full of some other dude's balls.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me? His arms probably feel like Jello after that ride.
Oh, no shit.
Oh no, that dude fully teabagged him. He didn't have to use his arms. I bet he's got
Damn.
I bet he's got two round spots right on the bottom of his chin.
Damn.
With them damn
How'd that
nuts rubbed all that hair off.
motorcycle ride, T? How was that BMW?
He said, "You're gonna spool him up. You wait for the reply."
I bet he was spooling them up.
You ain't right.
Ain't right.
Well, if you come up here, T, I will hold this live open for longer than I planned on. If you don't, I'm ending it in about 7 minutes.
Good deal.
Get your
I
ass-
was gonna go watch a movie.
Yeah. So I've been going. It's almost 2 hours now. If you come up here, I'll stay on for a little while longer. But if you don't, I'm shutting her down in at 2 hours.
I know what I'm gonna watch. The new episode of damn Shoka is out, and I'm gonna go watch it.
I haven't
You remember
watched
the
any of
movie
them.
back in the 80s called Spies Like Me with Dan Aykroyd
Yes.
and Chevy Chase?
Oh yeah.
YouTube just put that out for free. I'm going to watch that tonight. I'm going to friggin' take
Spies
myself
Like
back
Us.
about 30
That's
years.
a great movie. That's
Yes,
a great
it
movie.
is. Yes, it
Dude,
is.
a lot of people don't understand, man, but you can watch a lot of really, really damn good movies on YouTube for free.
Hell yeah,
There
brother.
are a lot. What's up, T? How's it going?
What is going on? Like the one,
They ain't gonna
how
murder you,
salty.
Rabbit Trap. They're gonna move on to the next victim. That's all they're gonna do.
Yeah, they keep it moving.
I would
My man
definitely,
T.
I'd personally run them through hell and give them the business myself because I'm a dick and I don't like
What's
thieves.
what's up, my teabagger brother?
What's up, flea bag? I mean, salty
I'd much
bags.
rather be a flea bag than a teabagger, brother.
Sounds like somebody.
Man,
Sounds like
you
somebody's
and you
tired.
and
Look here. You get a shave and your tonsils cleaned at the same time, don't you?
you're the only guy I know teabag 12 guys and swear he was cheated.
Oh shit! How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rattle
I
Trap.
ain't no worse for the wear.
Real quick. Hey, Rattle Trap. Whenever you find a website like that, you need to do a quick Google search. You put in the website name without the .com and put a review in and search till you find it. And a lot of times you'll find scam on a lot of these things, and
Yeah.
it's just something you just need to do.
Yep.
Before you
Yeah.
even, if you see something offer you
You need to go outside.
payment options that are those that aren't secured payment options that you would see at a normal place, and they're like, oh, we're
You
doing
wanna
it
go pee? Come on.
because we need that personalization
Potty, potty.
bullshit. That's a
All right, you go back in
scam.
there and lay down. Since
And
you're
so
not coming, you just stay in
just
there.
remember that for any future thing you find. And unfortunately, what you're looking at is something that was sold on eBay or somewhere else years ago. They don't have it. It's just a picture they got off the internet.
Yeah,
That's
they
it.
stole the picture.
Or they can just go to Facebook
Scammer.
Marketplace and steal a picture,
You know, they
or
do
wherever they
that.
go.
They do it
Yeah.
from eBay. They do it from anywhere they
Yep.
can. And they make the website look as legit as possible, but then they offer you the personalized payments, because we don't want people
We're
to get
here for
scammed.
you.
It's
Yeah,
easy as
exactly.
hell because if you look at your keyboard, Rattle Trap, on your keyboard, there's a print screen button on there. It'll take a picture immediately, just like that. Or right click it and save it as a
He knows.
JPEG, and
He
you got the
works in
picture.
tech,
Oh, if
but
he knows works in tech, then he knows what's going on there.
What's going
I've
on,
been
Brampton?
working in tech, and I used to do IT security, and this stuff is something it's crazy. If I really wanted to, I'd go onto the website. I'd go into and on my computer in there. I'd go to that website and I'd drill it down, find out who owns it, and it's probably some foreign company that's anonymous, but I can even find out who they are if I use the right contacts. And
Yep.
generally, they're not even in the U.S. They're usually from Eastern Europe,
Hell,
Eastern
I'm gonna
Europe
call my
or
border
China,
patrol buddy.
or I don't even need border patrol. And unfortunately, with
Africa.
those people, you can't do it. It's really hard to get to them to take them
Yeah.
down. But you can take
Africa's
them down, or you go to these website or these YouTube channels that take out scammers, and you give it to them and say, "Hey," and actually, that kind of scam isn't usually India. India does different scams.
Exactly.
They're the phone hubs. They like to scam people on the phone.
Man, India is
you
the
know another
phone
one
scam. They're the scammingest capital in the world, dude. Them
Yeah,
jokers
they
will
are.
scam your ass.
is Africa.
Oh
They
yeah.
have the servers in
India?
Africa
Oh yeah.
because they can't get back. There's like these certain laws and things where the telephones, if you do it over a computer dials the number and the computer number generated, they won't prosecute over in Africa and all kinds of craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
gotta connect those dots.
you connect all those dots, and we can send people down there, and then we can convict them our way.
We'll send Zach down here. Zach's Fox Body
There
Mustang
you
22.
go.
He'll head down there.
He'll take
So
them out.
did you finish your ride, dude?
Yeah, I rode 1,300 miles. I started out Monday morning. I ended up in Tennessee, stayed with a friend of mine, helped them out with a lot of stuff that they needed some help with all day yesterday, and then ate dinner, hung out for a little bit longer, and then got up at 6:30 this morning, put it right back in the wind. I got caught in Arkansas from Little Rock all the way to Texarkana, Texas, and nothing but rain. Rain was so bad it was blowing sideways.
So you got calluses on your ass yet?
No, you want
Oh, okay. I
it's
just
still
wondered
real soft.
being on that damn motorcycle for so long.
It's still real soft for you to kiss when I see you. Kiss
Oh
all
hell
my ass
no,
off.
dude, brother. Look, I don't kiss asses with hair on them.
Whatever. I'll shave it for you.
Right.
Why did I know you were going to say that?
And you miss a spot, and you miss one spot, you're gonna start all over.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mom,
That's a lot of riding. The first day I did 790 miles. Today I only did 680.
Well, how did your bike do,
That
man?
was good. Yummy.
It's all right. It was good.
What's cool
Salute,
deal?
brother.
What kind of gas mileage do you think you
He
wind up
got
getting
a
out of it?
pizza.
48 miles to
Oh,
the
that's
gallon, but
awesome.
the thing's only got a 3.5 gallon tank. So every time you get going, you got to stop for gas. I didn't like that.
Yeah, 'cause that would kind of bite there.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
sucked. 160 miles, you got to find a gas station.
And
Well,
you're
just out of
on your bike?
curiosity, I know that bike is a little bit older, but did they ever come out with like an aftermarket tank that is bigger that held more gas for it?
These guys who buy gas bottles and shit and hang them off of there like it looks like a dog's balls in the wind, but I
Well,
ain't
no, I'm
doing
just
it.
talking about a tank that's actually just a little bit wider. That hangs down a little bit lower as long as it don't get in the way of the gas.
Not on this
Gas
one,
handling it
Salty.
like that.
Yeah, because the gas tank is in the rear. It's a plastic gas tank that sits up underneath the fender.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, it's a BMW.
Just
So
right between the rails on the back.
pretty much, yes, sir.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was
I'm just
fun, though.
I'm just so used to riding Harleys, man. They got them big fucking gas tanks on them. You could just ride forever on them bastards.
Oh,
That's like this.
you don't know. Buffalo Trace is really good. And unfortunately, around here, it's really expensive. But I found this online for like half the price of what I pay for it here.
Ooh, yummy.
Nice.
And
Oh,
that's
well,
fully legit, too. Because, so.
I was going to tell you, T, guess what my brother went and bought yesterday? Bought him a damn
Um,
Gold Wing 1800. Damn,
he
you
did
talking
buy a
about it?
gold wing?
Hell, dude, you talking about
Wow.
a nice ass bike? Holy shit. Damn, that's a nice bike, man.
Yeah, they are great.
I rode it around for a little bit. I didn't go too far, maybe 7, 8, 9 miles or something like that. Just go just to see what, because I've never driven a Gold Wing before. Dude, that thing is like riding your recliner. Man, it is so good to ride. Holy shit, dude.
Yes,
Was
sir.
the air conditioning working on it?
I didn't try AC because didn't need it, but I know the reverse works on it.
Most of them don't have AC. That's like a joke.
But say that damn reverse. I think I don't know. I think the new ones. Yeah,
I guess,
Gold Wings got
those big 1800s would have
yeah,
reverse.
they got reverse on it.
That is
Well,
crazy.
especially me, my legs being so damn short like I'm, dude. I was praying. I was telling him, I said, dude, I don't know if I want to ride your bike or not. I said, if this thing starts going one way or the other, I said, dude, I'm not going to try to catch it. I'm going to let it go. I said, this is a big ass bike.
I haven't even come close to riding one of those 1800s yet.
Dude, that thing is huge, man. Especially my little bitty short 5, 6.5 ass. That's a big old damn motorcycle, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, but dude, once I got it going though, man, when I got it going, dude, you talking about such a comfortable ride. The suspension on that bike, man, is so freaking smooth. Good lord.
It's like a cat sitting down on a cat.
Those things are so heavy.
Yes.
I'm
I
out,
would hate
fellas.
to
I'm
put
gonna
one of
go
those
watch
down
my
on it. So
movie.
what BMW do you have again, T?
I have a F800 GS.
You going, Mob?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out,
17.
fellas.
Oh,
okay, buddy. You have
Mob.
yourself a good night, bud.
Hey, thanks
Later,
for coming
fellas.
in.
Have a good one.
You have a good
Sleep
one.
tight, you and them luscious locks.
You know it, sweetheart.
All right, Puddin'.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care, buddy.
You just call him Pud.
Yes, yeah. Yes, sir.
So, you said it's a 17, so it's a fairly new bike.
Yeah, it's only
What
got
size-
10,000 miles
tank
on it.
did you say was on it?
It's like 3.5 gallons. It's like, I'm like,
That's
damn.
That's such a small tank, man.
Small. It should be about 5 gallons. Would be nice.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
would
I
think
know.
that'd be sweet.
But you get what, about 162 and 3.5 gallons?
About 160 gallon. Yeah, 160 miles, and then I feel comfortable pulling over. I don't want to push it anything after that.
What is that a gallon then? That's
48 miles a gallon.
Yeah, it's like 48 miles to the gallon. It said.
Yeah, but just like 150 miles, dude, you're really just getting into the ride at that point.
No shit.
You don't want to
I
stop.
mean, that would,
Yeah, you
that,
don't want to stop.
I've had cars that get that good gas mileage. Shit.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you're just getting into the ride when you're on a bike going 150 miles, dude. That's like almost the beginning of the
There's
ride. You're
got to
just
be a way to
cruising.
get a bigger tank on there.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I was
almost
wondering
like
if they made a bigger tank for that bike.
Maybe not. It's BMW. They're kind of weird.
yeah, they put a bladder. There's some kind of bladder thing these guys put on the back. I ain't doing all that shit though. You're sitting on
No.
the back
Do
seat's
you
got a
got
bladder of gas on there.
I will
do
say
you got storage up under your seat?
No.
no.
Okay, I
It
was wondering
doesn't.
if your seat folded up and had storage up under it.
No, those BMWs do ride like Cadillacs, though. They do.
Dude,
They
I'll tell you
do.
what.
Comparatively, they
I'll
ride
tell you
like
what.
Cadillacs, but I'm a Honda guy, so I'd be fine with my Honda with its 7-gallon tank.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll put that Honda Gold Wing up against any bike on this
Hey,
planet.
I'm just going with my old Honda Jazz
Holy shit! I've
750.
never rode a
I
bike
love
that
that
comfortable in
bike.
my life.
I want
What's
my old 750 back. It was a
which
750
Man,
one?
Shadow
Now?
Aero, and it was
Oh, Aaron.
badass.
I mean,
Yeah.
my road glide didn't even ride that good. I mean, my road glide
No,
rode great, but it didn't ride that good.
Your sister rode real good though.
Well, you would be the one that can tell me about it because I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I just slapped her thigh and rode the wave in.
I bet you, man, did you have to jump off? Did you jump off when you finally got to where you was going? Because I know the wave was continue going.
Yeah.
No,
You
I'm
know,
just saying, man.
I
That
almost cut through Alabama coming through there, Panks, coming down the
yeah,
bottom side and coming in 20. But I heard there were storms down there in Houston too. My brother,
I,
I called my brother. I got a headset unit for my helmet. My brother
yeah.
said, "Bro, you're riding in the only place in the United States right now where it's fucking red on the radar."
yeah, because it didn't rain a drop here all weekend long, man.
The lady at the gas station said, "It ain't rained like this for months." I said, "That's because I'm coming through on my motorcycle, hon." She goes, "Oh my
Well, I'll
God,
tell
please
you
be
what,
careful, sweetie. Please be careful."
we got a
She
storm
was
right
very
now
nice.
hitting the Caribbeans. I don't know if it's going to turn and go up the outer East Coast without hitting the East Coast, but I tell you what, it's wreaking havoc on the Virgin Islands. Holy shit, it kicked Virgin Islands ass.
I was going to take a Uber over and go get my truck tonight, but I'm just going to go get it in the morning. I want to go to walk to the damn the mailbox, but it's damn raining hard as shit out here now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, it's
And
absolutely beautiful here, dude. Just mid 60s.
I
It's
must have,
gorgeous.
I must have
I
just
miss
got in
my
there.
bike.
Oh, I miss mine.
So mine looked like this, except it was blue. Mine was a blue color that actually matched the car I owned at the time, which was a
Oh,
Focus. But
full
it was
screen, full
that one.
screen.
Oh yeah.
Do
Hold
like
on, hold on a
Sublime
second.
does. Full screen,
I
full screen.
got the chat up. Let me pull this up so I can see it.
Oh
But it
yeah,
was just
those are
Oh
good
yeah.
bikes.
Oh yeah,
But
they're good riding bikes.
I liked the Arrow because it looked like a classic. It had that classic
Mhm.
style.
Yeah, they're good
Uh-huh.
bikes right
You
there.
know, it had
Yep.
that look like a 50s look to it,
Yes.
and
The way the
it
fenders
was
and shaped
blue.
on it.
It was a dark blue, and it matched my Focus at the time. I was hoping to find a picture of one the same color, but I didn't. I see
I
Damn.
one
really
white
wouldn't mind
red.
getting my hand on an Indian, a newer Indian, because they say those bikes are really
I
nice too.
can't afford it. Ooh, I could get a 2009 Rebel
Yeah, but the biggest they made was a 450.
250.
Riding
They
on
made
the
a four.
rebel.
Nah,
And
they made a
no,
They
450.
made a
the
they
old
made
They
a
made a
one.
450.
450. Yeah, they made a
When?
450.
Not in
But same time,
2009, they didn't.
same time they were making the 250s. Yes, they did. They made a 250 and a 450. I had a 450.
In 2009, they made the 250 only. It was for a couple of years.
No, they made a 250 and a 450. Now, I'm gonna tell you, the 450 was a good bike, dude. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. You know who designed that bike, right? And didn't like it after they designed it? You should know this, T.
What's that?
So you know who designed the Rebel and didn't like it after they designed it, and then they sold the design to Honda.
I believe it
No.
was Harley that did that.
Yes, it was. It was Harley. They
And they were
designed
just
it
gonna
and
put out a
didn't
small
like the
bike.
bike, man. Yeah, they didn't like the bike, so
Yeah.
they sold the damn bike, the plans and everything to Honda.
Okay, they made a
And
Rebel 500. They didn't make a Rebel 450 that I can find.
I thought they
oh,
it was a CMX. I believe it was a Honda CMX 450.
But that's the current ones. That's the new ones, or 500s.
No, they made 450s back. Hold on a second. Let me count back because it's a lot of years. Hold on a second. It's a long way back there. God.
If you're talking the old Rebels before they went away and then came
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
they made a
yeah.
450. Yeah, that was in the 90s or earlier. That wasn't. Yeah, the CMX 450. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know about the lay. I didn't know they went away because when I
Yeah,
heard they went away, I didn't ever know they came back.
Yeah, the Rebels went away for a couple of years and then came back. When they came back, they only had the 250 anymore.
Oh, okay. Because I remember the earlier 250s
so
and
when you were
450s.
saying that, I was like, hold on, like the 80s, yeah, they had a 450. I remember those. But yeah, when they
Good
back,
bikes, dude. I'm telling you, they were good
small
bikes.
bike.
Good dependable bikes too, man.
See this? What the hell did you just say, Sublime?
Sublime. Did he actually bring his ass up in here?
Yeah, he just wrote CV. What? Parabellum? What?
What language are you speaking in, Sublime? Because that damn thing ain't nothing we all know.
That's Latin.
I know. I can't read it though.
Is Kim typing on your phone?
What are you talking about? He's watching John Wick.
He's watching John Wick 4, the new one.
Okay,
Parabellum
I just finally
is war.
watched John Wick 2. Don't be bringing John Wick 3 stuff in. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. John Wick 3. Okay.
Yeah, Parabellum is war in Latin. See this, parties for war. Something for war. I forgot. It's been a long time since I had to speak Latin.
Dude, they're all. I can watch every single one of them free right now on damn Disney, and I hadn't watched the first one.
I can watch every one of them free right now on just my TV, whatever I have.
Yeah, they're all free on Disney right now, and I ain't watched none of them.
Okay, that's right.
There it is. If you prepare for war.
If you want, prepare for war. So I just watched John Wick 2 finally, and I enjoyed it. And
Sublime, come on up here and join us, buddy.
So I could finally get to 4.
Come on up here and join us, dude. It's only 10. It's only 11 minutes after 10 where you're at. It ain't late. Not where you're at anyway.
It was 3 I just watched. I don't remember which one I just watched. His house it had to be 2 because his house got torched down in this one.
When I went to go see 4, it was in one of those Max theaters, so they give you assigned seating.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting in the wrong seat. This guy comes up, he goes, "Hey man, you need to move down one." I said, "I'll move down 2, and I'm going to tell you something. You need to watch who you're talking to and put some respect in your voice." And move down 2. And the guy, like 30 seconds later, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I thought you were my friend because my friend's supposed to meet me here." And I said, "Again, you might want to watch who you're talking to like that." And he just shut the fuck up. Him and his buddies were like, dude, I don't think we should fuck with this guy. He could probably kill us with a pencil."
So you were living John Wick at that time, wasn't you?
Hey, so just make sure if you're going to sell it to him, you only take friends and family payments.
That's right. Don't be careful with the scammers because they'll get your ass. They make it all sound too good to be true.
I've gone into one of those theaters where you get the assigned seating before, and I've gone up to somebody sitting in my seat, and I had them move quite quickly.
Dude, I tell you where I love going to the IMAX.
I almost didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, sometimes
they were only 10 years old, but still.
Yeah. Hey, I think I'll do this. Hey, I'm sorry. Is this seat number? And they're like, "Yeah." I said, "I think that is mine." "Oh man, I'm sorry, I sat in the wrong seat." "Oh, no problem." And they move. But I don't go up to somebody, "You need to move down." You ain't talking to me like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm actually really nice about it when I do it because it's just easier that way when I'm going to watch a movie.
That just ain't the way you approach a total damn stranger you don't know.
Oh, I have.
You know what I mean? Not this day and time.
Stranger that way and gotten a really good result by approaching them in the not nice way. But it doesn't hurt that I'm as big as I am. And at the time I was bigger muscular wise. I'm not anymore. So now I'm bigger belly wise.
Oh, hell, that's all I got.
And I just look at them and go, "That's my seat and I'm going to sit on you." And they move. They move quickly because they're like, I can't handle that. Hell no, you ain't.
Salty's 5'3", 5'3", and all belly.
You're wrong. I'm 5'6" and all belly. But hey, man, I have been doing good here lately, man. I have really, really cut down on the sodas. I've just about cut sugar out of my life, and I have actually lost 19 pounds. So,
Damn.
yeah, and I don't drink nowhere near as much as I used to. Because I used to drink.
Salty.
I used to drink about every single weekend. Now I drink maybe one weekend out of the month, but I make it worth it. I don't waste that drinking day. I make sure I get it all in. But now I'm not drinking as much as I used to no more. That's the difference of drinking good craft beer and drinking this store-bought shit. You can drink a lot of this store-bought shit and you really don't gain a big belly. But when you start drinking that good craft beer, dude, your ass gonna put on some weight.
That is true.
But dude, I will never substitute a regular beer for a good craft beer. There's nothing better than a good craft beer, man.
I've actually stopped drinking all those craft beers. I really have. I think usually I buy Michelob Ultra Light most of the time now for beer.
Man, I'm never going to quit drinking damn craft beer.
Oh, I love craft beers. I do. I love them. But I lost 10 pounds by not drinking them and drinking the craft beer. But my problem is I drink this stuff right here.
If I have an option to drink regular beer and water, I'm taking the water. Because I just
the water.
I cannot drink the Budweiser, the Coors, the Miller. I just can't. I can't get that shit down.
I can because I've drank it for years, and like I said, I drink the Michelob Ultralight like when I'm out doing stuff, and it doesn't slow me down. You know, and it's light and it's got flavor. It's when I want something more than just water. You know?
Yeah.
When I want a little bit
that's flavor. The difference about a craft beer and a regular beer. A craft beer is actually heavy. A regular beer is not heavy. So
I've actually had some craft beers that were actually quite light and really enjoyable. There was one I used to drink, and I wish I could remember the name of it. And it was a light lager, not amber, but a light lager, coffee flavored beer that I got in Michigan at this one bar I went to. And oh my God, I'd start every night with that because hey, Knight, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up, Sublime. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Sublime.
Miss seeing you around.
Take it easy, Sublime. Nice seeing you again, buddy.
Sometime. What's up, down with it? But I drank this beer like every night. I'd go to that bar because they were next to they were part of the Jet Pizzas there. And this bar was like 40 plus craft beers, and 90% of them were from Michigan. And this, it was called like something bean, like a coffee, and it was a coffee flavored light lager, and it was so good. And I drank like 2 of those to start the night because they were really low in alcohol. They didn't have much alcohol, but they were tasty as hell. And I drank those before my pizza came. 2 pounders of those, and then I'd hit whatever was next in the line because I was trying to drink everything they had, and I was like 3 beers away from it. The next night I go in, they changed out 30 of the taps.
Damn,
dude, I tried something a couple of weeks ago.
So it was really hard to do because it was in my last week, and they changed out 30 of the taps. I ended up not making through all their taps, but I had a lot of fun trying. I did. I tried
a lager the other week, a couple of weeks ago. I think I told you about it on the phone, T, when we talked. I tried a chocolate. I tried a chocolate lager.
That was that penis pumpkin ale, penis pumpkin spice ale.
A chocolate lager.
A chocolate lager, and I'm telling you right now, don't knock it till you try it. That shit is actually really, really fucking good, man.
Lager doesn't sound right. A chocolate stout sounds right.
No, this shit was a chocolate. No, this was a chocolate lager.
Oh, I tried.
Because I got a brewery right here in this little town that I live in. Literally, dude, I can just like 2 blocks away from where I'm at right now. I can walk over here and get the shit off the tap.
Is it like a limited time chocolate?
No, this is one of their regular lagers that they make. I just never tried it when I went over there. And when I was over there, this lady said, "Have but you're over here all the time buying our beer. Have you ever tried this chocolate lager?" I said, "No, ma'am, I never
Well, you
tried it."
need to get it. You need to get a jug of it and bring it up here. Damn it!
But she just gave me a big ass. Well, she gave me a little small glass at
One of those
first.
little tasters.
Yeah, she gave me one of those first, and you know how it is when you're trying something new. You're like, you just want to make sure you get all the taste. And I was like, damn, that's actually pretty good. And then she went and got me a damn cold ass mug and poured that shit
So,
in there. And I was like, dude, I told her, I said, you shouldn't have done that. She goes, why is that? I said, because I'm gonna be buying this shit all the time. This is some good stuff.
so I
Yeah.
found like a couple years back, I was at Costco and they have that one area in the beers where they have the big bottles, and they at least where I was in Washington they did, and they had a bunch of them, and I went in there and I tried this one, and it was a Mexican chocolate stout, and I took it home and I only bought one, and I drank it, and I fell in love with it, and I went to try and find it the next week, and they didn't have it anymore. I mean, after having a ton of it, they didn't have it anymore. And then I went online looking for it, and the only way you can get it is to buy it by the keg, and you can only get it in the state that it's brewed in. And I was like, son of a bitch, I don't live there. It's like,
Damn.
it was I think it was in Oregon, and I don't even remember the name of it. But oh my god, it was like the best chocolate stout I have ever had, and it was
If I can figure
so
out how to
good.
get this stuff and get it packaged up to where it wouldn't break, I would
Yeah.
actually mail you some of this shit.
Oh no, I just need to come down there and grab some.
Dude, that's a long damn way to have a beer.
Not really. Oh, I've gone further to have beers. It
I
takes
mean, that's a
me
long
about
damn
4
drive to have
hours.
a beer.
About 4 hours.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and
I'm
trucking.
telling you, that's a
He's
long
going
ride
to
to
do
get a
what they
beer.
say can't be done. He's got a long way to go,
Yep.
and
And
Salty's
it's no
helping get
time
there.
Yeah, man.
And it's,
Yes, sir.
Oh, I tell you, I bought me another truck there, T.
Oh, you did get that little. What was it? It was that
Little Chevy
that
Colorado.
Canyon. Oh, the
Yeah, it was a
Colorado. That's
Colorado.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it don't have
thinking
a it
Canyon.
didn't have a motor or transmission in it. But
hey,
hell, dude, I
down with
got
it.
it so freaking damn cheap, man.
Yeah, I remember speaking on that.
I went today.
That's
What?
true. I just need to get my Mustang running again, and then I need to get a friend with a semi, and then we got to get that chocolate lager across the Mississippi.
Well, Salty will
Yeah,
drive.
yeah. No, I went and picked up an engine and a transport at LKQ. So dropped it off at my
He's in the
cousin's house.
Bandit movie.
He's gonna do all the swap for me because you know he's got a shop, it's got lifts and all that shit in it, man. He can put that shit together in just here in a few hours. Where
I don't see
me,
Barbecue Mike. Is he in here?
I'm out here on the ground trying to do that shit and damn jack stands and engine, what the fuck, all that shit. He can do it for me. I just pay.
I
Hey,
do it
man,
on jack stands, but I do it in the
He'll charge me
garage.
$500, man. And $500, I mean, yeah, you get greasy. I'll be happy to
Yeah.
pay
Hey,
you the $500.
$500 is not bad for doing what you're doing because it's just a simple swap, and you
Yeah,
don't have to pull the
exactly.
old one out.
No, it's already out.
And what about the wiring harness? Do you have that in the truck?
Yeah, it's all great, man. All they done was just unplugged
Oh,
everything and pulled the
barbecue
engine and
Mike.
trans out of it.
Okay. We get
That's all they
barbecue
done.
Mike to be to so I'd be see the problem is Bandit was the guy in the fast car and Smokey was the bad guy, and then what was the guy's name in the running the semi?
Cletus.
Yeah, Cletus.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
it
the
was
guy. That's
Smokey
me.
was
Because that's what I did all my life, drive a truck. So
the
that would have been
snowman.
me.
Thank you. Cletus was the snowman. That's it.
Snowman. Yep.
Dude, I can tell you right now,
Snowman.
I was
Oh,
lucky.
I've not seen that movie in so freaking long, and I used to love that movie. I
I was
remember.
lucky, man. I got to go watch them film that shit in person. Because that was
I
my hometown they
remember.
filmed it in.
I remember when that movie came out, and I was a kid, and my dad drank Coors because he lived in California. I lived on the East Coast. You could not get Coors on the East Coast back then.
Couldn't get east of the Mississippi.
Anything east of the Mississippi, you couldn't get it. And I
Yeah.
thought that, and it's so weird the way it's kind of like back then you couldn't get Taco Bell east of the Mississippi. Things like that. It was weird that
Well, you can get
Mississippi
diarrhea
was
anywhere
a
now, buddy,
dividing
because them
line.
motherfuckers are everywhere.
I'm just saying, but back then that was a dividing line. Jack in the Box didn't come east
Yep.
of the Mississippi. A bunch of things didn't, and some of them still really don't. But it's crazy that beer wasn't allowed to be sold east of the Mississippi. And still to this day, like radio stations are east and west of the Mississippi. Either they start with a W or a K, depending on what side of the Mississippi they're on. That's just strange.
Yeah, but like I said, I was lucky, man. I got to go watch them film that shit
they
in
filmed
person.
it in Georgia area, didn't they?
I know they filmed it right in my hometown, Jonesboro, Georgia.
Yeah, and that was the original Georgia Hollywood thing, and Georgia's huge for filming now.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're fucking
like
everywhere.
A lot of the sci-fi stuff I watch is all filmed in Georgia.
Yeah, when they jumped the bridge, we were standing there watching when they jumped the bridge.
Now,
and when they came pulling into town,
movie there too, didn't they?
They filmed all the first 5 episodes in Covington, Georgia.
No, I meant the movie that they made a couple years
back.
back.
I don't know about the second movie, with all the other players, but I know the original Dukes of Hazzard.
The original was filmed there, and then they moved it to Hollywood.
Well, they only filmed the very first 5 episodes in Georgia, and all the rest of it was in Hollywood.
The rest of them were in Hollywood, and I actually know the area they were filmed in. I've been on those roads many times.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I was driving down 81 on Monday, and this guy had a General Lee replica Confederate flag on the hood, on the roof. He had the push bar on the front, and he had the CB antenna. I rode up next to him and honked the horn. He went, I bet
that was awesome.
That is still one of my favorite cars of all time.
That was,
they filmed another great TV show in Georgia too.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
No, remember that? But you remember that show In the Heat of the Night?
Yes.
Yep, they filmed that right here in Georgia too.
Archie Bunker, man.
Yep, they filmed that right here too.
I love that. So it's the guy that played Archie Bunker, who was a huge, he was a racist. He was, but in Heat of the Night, he was married to a black woman.
Yeah.
It was just like so weird because
I'm gonna tell you what, he played in another real good movie too. He played in a John Wayne movie. It's called In Harm's Way. It's a World War II Navy movie. Yep. Yeah. He played the captain of a ship.
I've seen that.
That's a really good movie. If people hadn't seen that movie, go watch it. I mean, John Wayne and what was it? Kurt Russell? Is it Kurt Russell or Michael Douglas? I think
Michael Douglas.
Douglas.
Kurt Russell was a baby back then.
Yeah, but Michael Douglas played a phenomenal part in that movie, man. He played such a good role.
That was Michael Douglas, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Was it? Or was it?
He played.
I don't know. Trying to remember.
Was it Michael Douglas or Kurt Douglas? Kurt Douglas.
I think it was Kurt.
Whoever the father is. Whoever the father is, I can't remember. But he played just a phenomenal part in that movie, man. Really, really good part.
Now, down with it, he knows the movie. He gets, Daddy, I lost my hat. Well, I hope your damn head was in it.
But
hold my head, Junior. Hey, y'all, I got to peep out of here. I got to go my ass to sleep, man. I got to wake up at 5 a.m.
I really need to shut this
5 a.m.? Where are you going at 5 a.m. to work?
I go to work, yeah.
I don't have to be quite that early, but I got to get up before 6. So,
yeah. So thank you as always.
I just got to go to Summit and pick up a bunch of parts for this damn Colorado and then go drop them off at my damn cousin's house.
Damn retired people are killing me.
I know, man. It's a shame, but some of us have just got to do it.
Right.
I wish I was there. Some of us, but I'm not.
Yeah, some of us. Hey, look, you got to remember, I'm not retired by choice. I've just embraced it.
You know what? I think if I was retired out of choice, I would be a very unhappy person because I wouldn't have enough money to do the things I want to do.
There you go.
There you go. I mean, it's all about.
I already don't have enough, so.
Yes, sir. Well, y'all be good. Like can't be good, don't get caught.
I'm telling you, down with it. I got a damn Summit 6 miles from where I'm sitting at right now. I just drive over and get it.
I really wish I did too. Oh my
God. No, you probably don't either because.
No, I don't. But
because you'd want to be there all the time.
Trust me,
that's the problem we find living around here. We want to be there all the time buying shit.
I'd probably want to work there. I'd be there so much I'd want to just.
I know the people who work there say it's a damn good place to work, man. They don't have a high turnover rate.
No, they don't.
No, most of the people go to work there. They stay there. They don't leave and go nowhere else. So They must treat their employees really good. So.
Okay,
All right,
everybody.
fellas.
Good
Y'all
to
take,
have you
hey,
all in here.
Miss Carol and Mr. T, y'all don't live too far apart. Y'all got to get together and do some dinner.
Yeah, let's see what happens, man. I know a
All
couple
right,
good
fellas.
spots.
Pinks, I appreciate you letting me on the panel, man. Everybody in the chat, have a good night. And we will catch
Hey.
y'all on the flip side. T,
Good
be
seeing
careful
you,
out there, buddy.
Tommy. I'll be back
You
here
too,
next
man.
Wednesday.
I'll catch you on the. I'm 10-10 on the flip side.
10-10
All
on
right,
the
y'all.
flip side.
Take care, guys.
Oh, hey, just so we know, today 10-4, good buddy.
Copy that.
Hey,
Pinks, this is the Eager Beaver. Keep your foot to the floor. I got your back door.
hey T, you keep me laughing, man. I love it.
Oh man, you're a good guy, brother.
I really hope to see you sometime in the next year. I really do.
We're gonna see each other.
Yeah, you take it easy, guys, and
all right,
I
brother.
will
Thank you.
see y'all on the next one. Keep it in
Yes,
the
sir.
garage.
Thank you.
I'll see you next time.
Keep the rubber
Thanks
side
for coming,
down.
guys.
All right. Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
We out.